everyone and with just me and this other guy. It's like, is that so hard?
Yeah, come up out of Diablo, just throw everything on the ground behind the
It's always funny when you find your old dump spot, just like where you've dumped a bunch of random stuff.
That you don't carry anymore.
Yeah.
It's like going to the old store.
Yeah.
Full setup for you and armor and weapons. Just come down and fight Diablo with me. Easy.
I still remember when we first played Diablo on your computer in Cedar Hill.
Do you need
with the cheat codes and setting up the traps for dummies?
Do you need
them down to Diablo? I was just taking them for all their live.
We're on the 9th level. Get us. Yeah.
Me and Daddy like beat Diablo.
Proves it on the cooler tail.
Yeah, that's fun.
Wait, do you have the Reaper of Souls?
Not anymore. Since I got rid of the PS3, Lee took it home.
I got it.
It's a good game. It still plays like classic Diablo too.
Diablo though,
Diablo
felt like a mini boss though. Like we just shot him a couple times and he went down.
Oh wow!
Is that right?
For the cheat codes?
No, I don't use cheat codes.
What?
I didn't even know cheat codes were there.
For what?
Diablo.
Oh, we didn't really need them.
Yeah, Diablo was easy though, right?
Because we played it on easy mode.
Yeah, but then we went on.
Well, once you get beefed up too.
Diablo's a she.
True. What?
It's a girl.
No way.
She's my Diablo.
Oh no.
And that's the story of how I met my wife, Diablo.
All right, so let's see here.
Aren't we going up north?
Hold on. So, a little backstory. So, if you remember right, we left off with the last story with everyone kind of settling in, hopefully, after a dangerous, exhausting adventure.
Quest.
Having something to do with demons and soul gems and dragons and ancient warriors. So as the time passed after the adventure, the last story with Leo proceeded to make his home there at the Featherfall and pursued a relationship with the young elven lady. I don't remember her name, but you might remember it.
Great.
That's not good. You don't remember your wife's name.
I've seen her in 1,000 years.
Gil, what did you decide to do after the adventure?
I stayed in the area of Featherfall, roaming the woodlands and just spending time with T-Losh and enjoying the woods again after being in those hellish, miserable environments on our quest.
Seems quite reasonable.
That could tell us about the IV.
Yeah, healing her.
Bart, did you have anything you would have liked to have done after that adventure?
I just have to stock back up on stuff, really. That's probably what I'd focus on too.
So regaining some rare spell components and other such nonsense.
Right.
Okay. So at some point, you are in your roll me first of all, roll me a level check and then roll me a spellcraft.
Level check. 30.
Yep.
2.
Okay, so you definitely make that. Now roll. So you know something isn't quite right. So now you
30 or 20.
Another. No, that would be a 20.
That guy's been looking at me for the past hour. Something's weird here.
1.
Okay.
Huh. Deja vu. That's not right.
You decide.
Which matrix?
Something doesn't seem right about the way, and you weren't here for this,
Okay.
but something doesn't seem quite right about the way when Blackout left the cave after being restored to life by the gem, the black gem that was taken off the major demon, Ergozanzix, you decided, something about that's bothering me, and you're going to investigate.
Okay.
And you used your magical means.
Magical means.
Magical means.
Of which you have access to lots, because I've seen your sheet. And you narrow it down to where Blackout isn't on the West Coast anymore. He left. And for some reason, he went down to southwestern Greyhawk.
Really?
And along the way, you're like, what's that all about? Well, maybe you're not allowed in the free city of Greyhawk, but you're not wanted anywhere else.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I'm not so sure anyone
I do.
ever found
I do
out.
own the key to the freaking vault in Greyhawk, but I don't know that. Nobody's alive to know that now.
Right.
So
I feel like I know so much.
don't you have a spell of like some kind of scrying?
Huh?
Don't you have a spell of
I've
scrying?
got scrying somewhere. Let me find it. I don't think the mage's scrying is near as good as priests. Did you even look that up? Do you even know what it is? Identify. Scry. Here we go.
What is this?
Here we go.
Where am I going here? Okay.
Wouldn't be scry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can hear the music.
Go ahead. Okay.
Nope. This is really closest thing I would have would be identifying. No, we have some kind of scry.
Identify.
You've got contact other plane, legend lore. Those are ways of getting answers.
All right, hold
There, just close it. It's done. I bought a horse named Abby.
Hey, all right.
I got a locate object I could use if I know what I'm looking for.
Unfortunately, probably locate object isn't
I got probably like there's a locate creature too in there.
the range on locate object probably isn't.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, Muggleb has been hanging around you, and Pareko has been catching up with you on certain things.
Okay.
And Pareko says, "Why don't you send Muggleb down there and do some checking around?"
He'll die.
Maybe, maybe not. He didn't die in your previous adventure, did he?
Crazy girl.
Are you up?
Are you kidding me? Everybody wanted to beat this. Hey, he's more than welcome. He's more than welcome to go look because he's sneaky. I know.
That's because he was in our lands, and his kind, no offense, is hated. Is that not so?
I've heard much.
So, but
It is definitely so. Let me tell you.
Wait, don't they hate
he might fit in
Greyhawk
Greyhawk.
too?
No, Greyhawk's more
Let's put it this
integrated.
way: goblins are not like pretty much
so-
anywhere.
But
But
Greyhawk's a little more open-minded than anybody else.
if you could hide yourself from the Emerald Elves like you did, there's no reason why you couldn't hide yourself from those less than
Keen.
keen humans. That's a good word. So here's what I would like with the prince's permission.
See, I got clairvoyance and clairaudience.
See, that'll. Why don't
Third level.
you go check around, see what you can find, and then when you think things might be kind of awful, or if you find any trace of Blackout,
Or him doing anything you see?
take this, and he hands you just a little twig. He says, all you got to do is snap it, and it'll let us know that you need to be contacted or rescued or what have you. Do you understand? Or you have something to report.
That would be interesting to know. Back when I was down there.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So where would you make your best guess as to the strange magical phenomena? And you know by your magical contacting the other plane, all that stuff, more research is done, and it's the city of Gomenet, close to the desert.
Gomenet, right in the desert?
Kind of closer to your old buddy Gaspar's tower than you might want to admit. The tower is in the middle of the desert, but it's still anything that goes on near that desert may or may not have him involved.
So right here.
Yep, right there.
Okay.
All right, so you are sent on your way, and then that thing happens,
Yeah, that
and then
thing.
you snap the twig,
Of course.
and now I want you to tell. So Pareko says, I'm going to stay here and continue on with investigations. If you find anything of importance, you know where to reach me. He says, I assume you have a simple sending.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So now you are alerted that Muggleb has something to report to you, Bart.
Meet. It's just a pager. It's a
It's a
pager.
pager.
Using your clairvoyance, you can tell where he is and you can teleport there, and it's in the evening.
You know, I'll teleport in.
Okay. So Muggleb, you should tell him what up to that point, and that's after that night when everyone got scared, and that before
He came in.
yes.
All right then. So I met.
Don't look at me. Look at
I
Bart.
met Calvash and some of his friends. Mhm. I dropped your name and then they trusted
You've
me.
met him, yes.
Oh,
I dropped your name and then they trusted me. I rode around with them for a while, and then we went down to the city of whatever that word. Go minute. And we found Blackout, but then he turned into Urkel Zamzix. And then walked into a portal, and I haven't heard anything else said.
so it's a ruse.
Yes.
Blackout somewhere other than here.
Well, Blackout turned into Urkel Zamzix.
No.
That's the thing that troubles me. Oh
It's
yeah,
the other way around.
and before that,
Most likely.
There's a lot more to be said. It's just a matter of pulling it out of him. So I'm
just ask the right questions.
not
That's
gonna,
right there.
I'm not
That's the
gonna
right
help.
questions.
We just played
You're
this
the one
on
who's
the
seen
last
it.
week, so if he fucks it up, it's on him.
Okay. You're the one who's seen it.
And they also, while we were camping, something big and black flew over the campsite and left a big chicken-like footprint. But we found it to be either a dragon or a phoenix. That's it.
Okay.
It's very confusing because I wasn't there for long enough to see it all unfold.
It wasn't like the tracks in the cave.
Was it?
Would it be a familiar track? Would it look like the ones that were left in the cave by Blackout?
I guess.
You seen the damage it did on the platform at Featherfall? Was it that large?
Pretty much.
That's Blackout's turning into just do his
I'm doing my best.
That's who he's using to interact with people. When you figure out what he's up to, then. Do you know where he's
Who?
Blackout?
I don't know where.
Where did the transformation take place? Where did you guys camp?
we camped between the desert
Let's go there.
and that place, but we moved since then. Went to the city, and that's when so we found a big dragon, a big black dragon, that turned Durgle's Anzix, walked in a portal.
Okay, was it Blackout? You know him.
It's a big black dragon with acidic breath. And I think that would be Blackout.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, you can't deny it.
I need better supplies. Okay. I'm trying to
That's all you remember, huh?
too.
Not much else is there. Oh yeah, and there was a lot of things having to do with the phoenixes there.
A lot of things like such as.
Well, the party I was with just got out of a pirate stronghold, and they were looking for a phoenix feather. I know that.
Phoenix feather for what?
Oh, I don't really know. I know they rode
What's that?
the boat of the phoenix, and some kind of big octopus monster got them, got rid of their weapons, and then threw them onto the shore. They aren't good. They aren't good at explaining. I'll tell you that.
Octopus monster. Sea monster?
Yeah, pretty much. Big Kraken, I guess. Something like that.
Kraken, it could be any fucking number of ones. I don't think I was gonna pull Cthulhu in there. It would be a little unorthodox, and even I'd have trouble with something like that.
Yeah,
With the monkey's paw.
I tried to read Cthulhu, and no.
Anyways, that'd be cool with Cthulhu. He's got a chaos and so
What was it?
yeah, he's a weirdo. He's out there. He's lawfully chaotic. Cthulhu.
He's sleeping, though. He would be sleeping.
He's not actually evil. He's truly chaotic. Pure chaos.
Yeah. Like Loki.
I could play poker on purpose.
Hmm.
A neutral chaotic.
All right, so
That's why
that's about
he's like, hey, you move or give me a fireball. I'm sorry, I like you guys, but it's a job.
Yeah.
But,
Kill
yeah.
that thing that you're standing by.
I'm giving you a chance to move.
Oh yeah, and then this,
3,
and then-
2.
and then this other guy reached into
Other
that.
guy who?
I can't remember his name.
You know, pen and pencil helps with this thing.
Yes.
He's a god, and you think he knows
Wait a minute. What did everybody preach to Brad when we were starting?
And he pulled
You
out.
still write stuff down, Brad? I don't remember most of it, but I lost a lot of things because I didn't write them down.
Did you find it?
You know,
I don't know what was making the sound.
I remember that name. It's gonna bother me.
I can give you one clue if you make a memory roll.
Wait, that's
Wisdom or less on D30.
Oh no.
Oh, I actually made it.
He's got wisdom in the underworld. Awesome.
Did you forget about the thing that was retrieved from the
I
portal?
forgot the guy's name. I was trying to tell him that, but I can't.
He was just saying he reached in and grabbed something.
Did you tell him what it was?
It was a black gem, and it made him bleed from his eyes, ear, nose, mouth, whatever. So what?
Who bleed?
His name, but he was new. He was a wizard.
Probably dead.
No, he's not dead. He just got kind of.
Gaspar? Did he have one hand?
No, he did not have one hand. That was Michael.
He had no hands.
He had hands. All right. If you were new, you probably wouldn't know him.
That was pretty fun.
Wasn't here for long. I don't have time.
More than 20.
Mhm.
No,
There's
there's
more than 20.
2 hands.
Okay, so
Watch out for scorpions.
And he said that he said that he like talked to it, I guess, telepathically, and it said it was the Tower of Learning, which apparently helps the lost
Tower of
souls
Learning?
get to the underworld.
Tower of Learning.
This is very.
Fucking gas barn.
That helps the lost souls get to the underworld. It very well could be.
First thing we're gonna check out is Gaspar's tower. God, I need to make a party and we need to go check this shit out.
Well, I recommend you go and meet up with them because they'll probably relate it better than me. I gave you the gist of it.
So they're not with you at the moment.
No. Well, wait. Yeah, they probably will be.
You take money,
I'm
get us a room.
expecting my air conditioning.
I'm going back to the forest,
She's already.
grabbing a few people,
Yeah, that's done.
and we're back.
One of the
See you in the morning.
relays,
Okay.
one of the-
I'm still
Eating
I'm still like over there, right? Oh, wait, am I still over there while talking about this?
Okay, so
Am I still over in Greyhawk?
Yeah.
All right. So and is that room already rented?
You want to bust ass back to Emerald, try to set up a.
hold on, before you do,
I'm gonna guess that room's already rented.
remember, you just happened to notice
Jim Pieces paint.
someone that you recognize walking through the town.
Who? Ben?
No, Brother Cal.
Oh yeah.
Ah! Wow!
Oh yeah.
Bart Atlantis?
Oh, yeah.
It's Agility Day!
I know Brother Kelf.
Is that you?
Brother Kelf was there too.
For this reason,
I feel like a drunk guy in just reciting a dream. Like you were there. You were there. It's like you weren't
Actually
there.
disappearing, turning into people.
It hit the trash can just bounced.
You know anything of what's going on around? You heard anything?
I've been hanging low here, helping heal these people after a big pirate attack. There was a battle that my friends and I assisted them with.
Oh really? Oh.
But
Just get rid of
at the moment, I've just been defending the town and working, preaching.
You're a priest?
Yeah,
Of course he is. Are you kidding me?
I'm a short,
All the lawful
muscular,
good people like to hang out with me for
tattooed
some
elf
reason.
that's not very pretty.
It's not very pretty.
Uh-huh.
But the
I carry a
contract-
spear and a duffel bag, like over a shoulder bag, and that's about it.
His contract-
I've been
person.
Yeah.
You'll be so much better than Ewan. Oh my God.
Remember, Ewan left us.
Of course he did. Ewan can't hang out with me. He's lawful good. I just make him do things he shouldn't do.
Like saving
Because he
Black
should
Hat.
do them.
Like saving
That's
Black
what's
Hat.
funny.
Like saving Black
You're
Hat.
not going to heal him. You have to heal him. It's lawfully good. You have to heal him.
Yeah.
You've been requested to heal him.
Please. I
So-
said please.
So that obligates you to heal him.
I'm a high-level wizard. That is the magic word.
Right?
Open sesame.
We need him.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have to put him down.
So
But anyway.
what happened after you quit playing was you said you were going to stay there.
Right.
Then occasionally they would come by to ask you a question about this or that. So you know this, that they just came by to ask you about this thing that they found.
The gem.
And you cast a spell thinking it was a detect spirit, I think. And you made a little piece of this thin wire as part of the spell, and you said, yes, there's definitely something in there. And they were like, oh crap, something is in there.
So they have the gem still.
Yes.
And there was a soul or a spirit within the gem that they found and pulled from the portal. So it could be the same black soul gem that
It could still be holding. It could still be holding Black God's soul. We might not have actually got a hold of it.
Did I see the dragon?
No.
Okay, I didn't see
I
that.
heard,
They
I heard
told
rumors
me
of
that
a
he changed
dragon,
into a demon,
right, and then disappeared off into a little portal.
and that's where
While
they
we
found
just
the
got
gem.
done fighting all that
See, I was
stuff
telling
like
the
that.
truth.
So if we didn't actually,
Hey, they never
Yeah.
Defeat Erdl Zamzik.
right,
I'm still
we didn't
there.
get the actual soul gem. Blackout's still captive, and he's using him for his own purposes.
And that's the way I played it in the story, because then you guys all went with, or Muggleb, you were still at the
Are
end.
you serious? I just put all that together on my own.
Hold on, yeah. So
You're welcome.
you two end up going, you said, I will catch up with you guys later. And then you guys went to the inn,
Like
and you
you
walked
think like I
in,
did.
and there's an elf there, a female elf, and they introduce everybody. Aradel, Calvash is there, and he's like, Bart the Lady's Crabadamus, my brother. And he hugs you, and you're like, yeah.
Also, we're gonna do the same story at the same time.
And who else? A guy named Otis, and the Soren, and his bodyguard Delandia, and a big wolf.
That was him, Soren.
And Michael, which you knew, remember Rick Wallace?
He's the guy with one
this
hand.
is from like 12 years ago.
Oh,
so yes, you knew Michael. He lost an arm, and you were like, "Oh, what happened to you?"
Okay.
And he's like, "Yeah, I reached through a portal."
Oh yeah.
Somebody walked through a portal without knowing what it was, and we think he killed himself. And so I didn't know that. And when I reached through, I burned my arm off. And you were like, "Well, I'm going to try and heal you," and you healed him, but you just healed it back to where the skin covered up. You can't regenerate.
So do you want anything?
Lost things.
Oh,
So you said I did the best I could.
I healed the wound. Yeah.
important thing here. Did you want anything?
Hold on, and then
Did I make him a leather hand?
no, he doesn't have an arm.
Just put a glove.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if there's anybody else I'm forgetting, that's okay. So you came in and basically you told them
Wait,
all
the
the stuff
dwarf,
that you
though.
figured out, and then
Don't forget
the
about
guy
the-
over there, he was acting like he was talking to it in his mind, which would lead you to believe maybe he's perhaps a scion. So
Don't forget
he
about
said,
Moses.
what do you said? I don't think you guys should do this because if this is taken to the Tower of Learning, that'll be bad. This is the way that Ergo Zamzix is stopping people. This is how he captured Blackout to begin with.
Right.
Noble took his soul before it could go to rest. And you explained that, and they're like, oh, and then,
Okay.
so Kavash said, oh,
And that's what we just got done
so you
dealing
took,
with, and it's all kibosh.
so you have that black soul gem,
Okay.
and it's like this big.
Right.
And there's
And then-
definitely a soul in there.
What happened last game?
It's still.
Well, remember the goblins.
Okay, so then the next day there was
Right.
the next day there was a goblin attack. They came, in this city that you're in, imagine that the city is on the shore.
Well, right there.
No, but it doesn't explain the layout of the city. So imagine that this is the ocean and here's the shore, but here is a cliff. So it's like the city is at the base of the cliff, and the road goes down the hill and down the hill here to the city. And this is all cliff, and then there's the road that keeps going across the top of the hill. So imagine like the White Cliffs of Dover, and there was a city down there. So that's the city you guys are in.
Go in.
And so the next day, I think it was the next day, goblins attacked. Oh, and the thing about the cliff was that it was
I took down my
full
cloud.
of it was full of magic doors, full of just like 30, 40 of them.
That's right.
And they're just like, what? And the only reason you guys found them is because, elves walk past secret doors. There's a chance they can find them. And it was like right away, bam, holy shit.
Look at all those.
And then the girl that was in the room, Aradel,
She turned into a demon.
she had cast detect magic and detected all these. Okay, so back to the room. So you explain, when you go, oh, by the way, there's something wrong with her.
There's something wrong with
And she turned into a demon, and you guys
And then then I killed
killed
her.
her,
And then
destroyed her, and it's like, yeah, shit's fucked up here. So
I took down like 5 goblins that day.
so you and Brother Kelf left.
And they were all
Next
part of
day, the goblins came.
They were
out of
saying
the
how
portal.
Blitzkrieg.
Did we take Muggleb with us? Or did
Yeah.
we stay with the group?
I'm always there.
You guys are still there.
Oh.
In the city. You're not he was with the other group at the time, still doing his spy jam. They were like, "You're a spy, aren't you?" And he was like, "Well, yeah." And they were gonna kill him. He had to talk
Oh,
his
you're
way
a
out
good
of it.
spy.
No, I didn't say it was a spy.
You said it.
Hey,
I said that he was- I said that I was his eyes and ears.
And then you said, "Okay, well, hold still. I'm gonna make it at least so you don't get killed by people in the city." And you cast a polymorph on him and changed him into an elven.
A very handsome elf, but you can't
Wait,
make
wait,
a
wait.
mistake.
Did he make a saving throw?
He did.
Oh, damn. I
So-
can actually turn him into one.
All right, so
I've got a demon as a frog.
so you guys fought off the
Still-
goblins. You weren't there. You guys weren't there for that. He
You weren't
was a
there.
fight.
In the production.
And
Go ahead.
3 goatmen ended up coming out of a portal and helping the attack. And he was like, "Oh, you remember your words? I've seen them before. They're
And then I impressed
They're
everyone
tough.
with my knowledge of spirit armor.
okay."
That was a thing.
So,
Me and you were gonna have to close a couple portals.
so you know there's
what he was.
Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby.
Do you still remember the name of it?
I have it written down.
Awesome. Who was
it?
Had man with a demon foe.
Adna, that's it. But that was like started with an R.
okay. So that attack happens. They stave off the goblins and kill the other goat-headed demons that came through. At that point, you are alerted by Pareko in ascending, and the message is, I have something important. Bring those important back now.
Okay.
And that's how I'm not
Bring 'em
included
back
to
now.
the story anymore.
Everybody that's with us?
They're sending this. It's not two-way communication. It's just
I know
bring
that.
bring who is important back now. So you're with Celf.
Yeah. If I bring Kelp back and, well, he's still spying, so.
No.
Don't you have any other friends here, Feather?
No, please take me with you.
Yeah, we'll go back to Featherfall.
I'm bored.
Pareko,
You make me sit
and
outside.
everybody else
And
there.
then another
Pick up
message
Dylan.
comes through. Check this out. This is how.
This is how I'm not associated.
And don't forget my
As far as going.
don't forget my adopted son,
What?
Who's his name?
Why?
Muggleb.
I'm adopted?
I thought you were talking about,
Metro.
never mind.
Who knows?
Yeah, Metro.
Metro.
Yeah, Metro. Go away, Muggleb.
And bring back Muggleb.
Go. All right.
See, and that's
Bring
how
everybody
I'm.
back as soon as Muggleb gets done playing in the city.
Yeah. Cut to me just rolling around.
All
in
right,
dirt.
so
Did he get gold?
What?
Huh?
I don't have any gold.
Oh, bullshit.
I tried. You know what?
Someone
You
your
didn't-
size, that quiet. You ain't picking no pockets. You're full of shit.
I'm not. I only got my healing potion back.
Liar!
I only got my healing potion back later and gave it away.
You liar!
I'm not lying.
Being
Check my pockets.
being
What? You want to check my pockets?
being guild leader, you owe the
I'll
guild
take
a
your
share of
pocket.
that.
Pick your pocket. What was I like?
do you use teleport without air, or do you use
Yeah, I
regular
use teleport without air.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? No, I want half the people wind up half buried in.
I know how you like to roll those dice. Okay, so Brother Celf and Muggleb return with you to Featherfall. And at that point,
Yeah, watch out. The landing's gonna make you sick. You're still.
It's drops me from like 50 feet up.
Pareko is waiting for you, and he says, I fear that they're. I'm glad you all are safe. I gained.
Safe we are.
I heard that there was a Muggleb's old tribe was getting riled up, and suddenly they were gone.
Oh yeah, they attacked.
Attack what?
How would they have gotten all the way from their homeland to where you were?
There goes Amzix in a portal.
He goes, what?
That would be my first
No.
thought. They were
Goblins aren't really
Well, they
the
kind-
most.
They just started pouring out of the wall for us.
Well, what happened to them?
I took down like 5 of them, and everyone else started killing them.
And what happened to you?
I was already.
I find this look displeasing.
I had to go and take them down, or else they would have stabbed me because I was disguised as a human or elf.
You're still disguised as an elf.
Yes,
Get rid of it.
you can't. I think that was it.
We're off.
Just dispel it, please.
Oh, come on. He looks much better. Nobody wants to kill me.
No one wants to see
Has he
this.
not proved
He's
himself?
not an elf?
No one wants to see this. No
Get a
one
load
wants
of
to see.
this.
Dispel.
No one wants to see.
Oh.
You see a goblin.
I feel I know how you feel. brother.
We're going clubbing. Seals.
Yeah.
You want to see this?
Hey guys, you want to go clubbing?
Do you know what Celf looks like?
No.
No, man.
Well, there's a picture of him somewhere. But you can. What does he see with Celf?
I'm a short, stocky,
Oh,
muscled
you're Celf?
elf,
Oh, nice.
and I have tattoos, a bald head except for like a braid in the back. Tribal looking tattoos, picture tattoos.
So you're a tribal
You
guy?
can see the way
pretty
they
much?
shaded top. It looks
Priest.
like a goblin.
Very.
I'm a monk of Kuhula.
So you're pretty much a monk.
I am.
I can imagine. So what happened? So
I
then what
have a
happened to
cloak
Gil?
on.
Oh, Gil's still in the forest,
What
man.
happened to me?
Awesome.
I mean, lots of things have happened to me.
I wonder if
Can
he'll
we-
come back.
If it can happen, it will happen. Muggleb or Gil. Unfortunately.
Hey, if anybody's out there watching live or listening or whatever, you come to the watch page and YouTube and get in the chat room and give me a thumbs up too.
How do you know how to close?
But anyway,
I'm gonna let you keep doing it until you cut yourself.
They don't keep
That's the only way you're gonna learn.
I
So just let me know and I'll go get the bandages. Maybe.
This is a great father.
it's awesome. I can bring over his first.
I'll get a dice bag for his fingers.
All right, hang on. Let me go shave.
I got some ice here in the Yeti, but you're not putting them in the Yeti. You can have the ice.
What's the Yeti?
Not Yeti.
It's that though.
Yeti.
Oh, that's the name of the.
Oh.
I thought maybe it was a new drink that
That
I
keeps ice all day
never
long.
heard of. Okay,
It's insane.
so
Put some hot in there. Hot all day long.
But how do it know?
I don't know.
What? I don't get it.
I don't know either. It's just funny. So okay.
Catchphrase.
So
It's self-image.
what is brother?
Yeah.
What does Brother Celf see?
Oh. This thing. This pile green.
Short, goblin-esque.
Yeah, man, from that thing up there.
Short goblin in leather armor with a face that looks like a booger. Apparently. He's 4 foot and weighs 110 pounds.
Even in
Muggleb.
even in
A
all
little round guy.
standards, you're short.
Yeah, I'm actually taller than the average goblin.
By dwarven means he's short.
Just a goblin in leather armor.
Okay.
Looks
So
like a dwarf with that beard. That's why dwarves grow beards.
let's see here.
Don't get mistaken.
All right. So you all, you all are at. You can be wherever you want to be. Doesn't matter because if wherever you are now, where do you want to get to?
Got it.
That's
You said we went to Featherfall and Pareko met with us, and that's where we're at.
yes.
And we're gathering.
And
a
where
party.
you remember how Feather Falls laid out, Daryl, and with all the different huge branches and
Yep.
things. So you got a lot of places you can go. Like you have never been here.
Oh,
Send word out for
okay.
Gil. Hey, it's like the Mecca, man. Hey, Gil. What's up?
Gil's off in the woods.
Yeah, you're from
somewhere.
there.
He's
But you're different elf.
Give me a one.
Sure.
Are you gray elf?
Kelf?
Yeah, or is he Sylvan elf from?
high elf,
Wood.
gray
Yeah,
elf, wood elf.
we solved this on a sheet at some point.
High elf, wood elf, gray elf, dark elf.
What kind of elf you be? I'm not like I'm Elven prejudice or nothing, as long as you got long hairs and all.
Yeah, they
And
stick
unless
straight
of
out.
course you're dark. I mean, you know.
I'm a high elf.
Oh, okay.
Too much herb.
Explains the face. Oh.
Got that.
He's always smiling. He's a high elf.
Hey man, you got more of
I think
that.
it's funny.
You get along with Benny.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I was
'Cause
thinking.
I'm so
You and Betty should
little.
hang out sometime.
So you're from
South.
I finally learned how to close it.
He's from somewhere.
High elves
in
are
my
east, aren't
backstory, I thought it said from Featherfall, but we
not
decided
high
that
elves.
was not.
That's Sylvan
Oh,
elves.
let's
They're
see.
Featherfall.
Do you have
They're wood elves.
The wood elves are from Featherfall. The gray elves were from Renault, but they're not there anymore. And then the high elves, they're from the west. The Alzarian Forest.
And that's near the temple.
And that's
a little
the
forest.
same kingdom at least.
Okay, so that's where I'm at.
You're in a little batch
They
of trees over there.
They don't live in the trees like they do where you are now. So
Okay.
you're like going, what the?
This is odd.
We get
That's
awesome
cool.
tree out.
You get used to it.
Wait till you meet Pete Nelson, man. He does all the work for us.
Wait till you meet Benny.
Okay. So you guys have to decide where you want to go.
I'm just kind of following people.
I understand.
Because I'm trusted here. Yes.
Huh?
So awesome. Oh.
Northwest.
I don't know where we're going. I'm just walking.
Just kind of following. I'll just follow people. I could
This is a
possibly
guy from the, yeah.
not give him the
I've seen the
guide.
show once, I think.
All right.
Or level check.
Daryl, roll me a d6, and Leo, roll me a d6.
What's wrong with area? That Windows mode says so.
5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So where do you guys go?
I use the word collector.
I'm gonna guess Celf is waiting for Bart to
No, let's.
take him somewhere. Are you gonna just go off on your own?
No,
or-
I'm been sticking with these guys, and we're talking with Pareko, and then what? Pareko leaves, so we're standing there, and is that what you're saying?
Pareko
When-
says,
You get word out to a few people and have a moment you're here. You get Gil, you get whoever else is coming. Where's Pareko doing that?
do you think we should
We should tell Solaf?
I would rather not be anywhere near him. I also don't particularly care for that priest friend of yours.
Yeah, he don't can fucking eat it. I don't care. Bring Kelp if he wants to go.
Okay.
If Kelp wants to come, we'll bring him instead. Fuck, you know, he's sticking him up.
We haven't adventured for a long time. I'd be happy to travel.
First thing, if you were asking for my opinion, I would say we go investigate where he's from and see what we can find.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh.
No, yeah, the brother.
Oh, I don't know him. I don't have a brother.
I mean, half sister then.
He got eaten.
She's the pretty one.
However, there was a couple that we did travel with that I do value them, Gil and Leo. So
Yeah, they shouldn't be far. And then
From the narrator's
Well,
intro,
how about-
I think
hey,
you should
how
know
about if
this
we
where
go-
he
can we get any
is.
close to that? What's his name?
that was Benny.
Yeah.
And Lodi.
We can get Benny and Lodi in there too.
They're good people.
How about
That's why he's gonna need to have room.
I will go and I will look for Leo or Gil.
And we
And
should
how
go
about
look
if
for
we
Benny
never
and
found
Lodi.
out, did the crown ever heal up? Or is there still a black note on there? We fixed one but not the other, right?
I don't know.
You gotta go and ask Soul.
Well, I mean, that would be something.
That would have been one of the first things I'd have done is check that crown. See if the nodes, if one or both of
Well, I just found out about the dragon just when you did, so
Well, I'll go with you, and we can check out the crowd.
I will go look for Gil and Leo.
I'll introduce you to my brother.
What should I do? Should I go
King.
in for Benny?
It's an amazing
Do
city.
you feel safe here? Have you
No.
been
Should have
accepted?
seen it
I
when I
haven't
was
been killed yet. I haven't been shot on
Rock
sight and
elementals.
walking around openly in the city.
Birdman. Just, it was insane. It was cool.
I've heard that the
Everybody
king
was-
has bestowed upon you amnesty.
Yeah, they're probably
It
still mad at
means-
me.
You are
I don't
free
think
to
they fixed
stay
the,
of your own accord. If I was you,
court
however,
yet either.
I would stick
See
with
where
the prince
Black got the hole
because
in it.
Just in case.
if you can keep one of the royals by you, it would stave off other royals' attempts at discreditation.
Oh, so you're gonna try and profile me?
In other words, keep your ass close to mine.
Alright.
Don't wander off. Don't give anybody any reason.
Okay, so he says, I will meet
I'll
you
do what I
out
know
back,"
how to do.
and then the DM goes and looks for the
Even
map.
food's offered.
I got food still. Also,
People
I
will
still have food. I got a new leg of pig since my last adventure.
It's
You
always
were-
good to have.
I know, I'm the last one for like 6 years.
Getting the marrow.
I always like find
It's
random
salted
food on my
keeps.
adventures.
It's salted. It
Like
keeps.
remember me and just the banquet, just let me get this watermelon. There's like 5 pumpkins, 6 types of baskets. Fill up those baskets.
He says, I would like to meet you in the restaurant branch. Look for the tavern called the Rumpled Bodkin.
The rumpled bodkin.
Rumpled still.
The rumpled stilts.
I knew one of them. His name was Keith.
Bodkin?
Yes. Luckily, I was smart enough to put a picture of this up on the website so I can pull it up and go, oh yeah, there it is.
Whatever happened to the
Not that
firebrand?
it's, not
Is he
that it's
just
that big a
fixed?
deal.
I wonder if the firebrand's still.
I don't know.
I don't want to find it.
All right,
Gives a rumpled bodkin.
where do you guys go then?
To the Rumpled Bodkin.
Yep.
Bye.
No, we're going
No,
up.
we
see
gotta
the
go up. We gotta go up and
crown.
see
Come on.
Celf.
I'm just
Okay,
following.
so-
I just kind of follow.
Kelp on your way, and Bart on your way, as luck would have it.
And me.
You see Leo walking arm in arm with his lady friend.
Oh.
Leo!
Hey.
You know how to get hold of Gil?
Hmm?
Can you get a hold of Gil?
He's somewhere off in the wilderness.
Might need your guys' assistance again.
Yep.
I can certainly try to locate him.
Trying to get a party together here.
What's the purpose?
The greater good of all mankind. I don't know. We gotta go after,
Something very
There's-
important. Should have.
there's some odd goings on in Greyhawk we need to go check out.
Okay.
That's a long way
Oh,
away.
more-
That's
To
just
do
the
with
best.
This dragon.
It's the best. That's the
Ergo's
deepest
antics
we
is
want to
still
get into
alive.
it until we figure more out.
Urkel's antics is still alive.
Don't need
Just
no
tell you
rumors
that.
going.
And I don't believe I've
Man.
met you before. My name is Leo.
Brother
Do you even
Cal.
wait for
Nice
the
to meet
money
you.
before you start giving information, or you just start spilling?
Oh, I know
Like,
him.
Relic
I know
of
him.
Madness, if you
And he's
prefer the
Seen him.
I think I'll stick
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
they're
he's
here.
with the lady.
Yes, I.
Talk vaguely.
All right.
Talk around the
About her.
subject.
The one is still
She's
alive.
like,
No specifics because he can be anywhere and listen to
and,
anything we're doing.
The dude
and
is still
you don't
alive.
understand this because you're not from here.
She just
The
gives him
dude
a
is
look.
still
But
alive.
she gives him the look, and the look is, aren't you going to introduce us?
This is
Would you like to make a memory roll? It would be a wisdom versus D30. Or you can use your smartphone.
Who's your lady friend?
You wanna look it up on
You
the
do
phone. But I see, I already have it.
Doesn't
Getting
seem
called
enough.
out.
okay.
Oh.
I'll just-
I
It's
don't
in the
remember.
private messages that we exchange.
Okay.
Leo, this is Brother Kelp from the High Elves.
We've
From the monastery of Kahuna.
Brother Bart, roll me a level check.
Brother Bart.
I'm sorry.
Sister Kelp.
Prince B, roll me a level check, please.
Little child. 23.
Oh.
No
It'd
go.
be funnier if his name was Sart.
Sorry.
Princess.
Oh.
Don't laugh at that.
Oh,
that was graphite.
I got
That's
totally
funny.
graphite. That's another shade of gray.
That would be 51.
51? 52.
and
53.
No.
Celf, Bart, this is my. I decided since I haven't written the story of all the future things at this point, I'm just saying that like they're dating. So this is Celf, Bart. This is my girlfriend Sildessa.
Pleased to meet you,
She
Sildessa.
bows.
Hello.
She does a curtsy.
Hello,
Yeah,
Sir
you
Tessa.
hook up with
How
that,
are you
man.
today?
And
Kind of like same story with me and my lady, probably.
let's start with
Not
She's hush money.
let's start with the royal. Bart, do you have a reaction adjustment on your charisma?
She falls
No,
off the
sir.
tree and dies. The
I don't
end.
think. I don't know.
That was the end of whatever it is.
We'll go with Celf. Celf, do you have a
Minus
reaction?
one.
Oh, yeah,
Funny
'cause you're all
sheep.
funny looking.
I'm an eye.
So she looks at you and she does
Plus
a
three.
little thing with her eyebrow where it goes. That's all. And
Well,
And then there's me.
here's
Our reaction adjustment's
I
plus
just
three.
Okay.
nod. Pleased to meet
Your
you.
reaction is what?
Plus 3.
And she already knows you, so she does a huge. And then she, do you do anything else? You don't put out your ring or anything?
Does
or-
she see me? Yeah. Or does she just like not
She-
notice me until I get too close?
She expects it. You can
Oh,
tell.
if you can see it in her eyes, yeah.
Okay, then she kisses your ring.
What about me?
Lord,
What about me? Does she
Always
notice
a
me?
pleasure to be in your company.
Did she notice me yet?
Apparently, she hasn't been introduced, so she doesn't even look over there.
Thank you.
She won't notice me until it's too late.
She does kind of glance over, but then doesn't do
Don't
anything about it.
What?
don't look at it. I don't will go
Don't look
away.
at it.
Oh.
Don't look at it.
It's all
It will
good.
go away.
Don't look at it. Don't look in the eyes. Lower, dark lower companion monkey.
He'll want a treat if you look at him in the eyes. He's still in training.
It's okay. So she looks at you and she says, "Are you needed by the kingdom once again?"
It would appear so.
Sadly, yes.
I need to go search for my friend Gil. So I will go do that and be home hopefully soon.
He was never seen home again.
Oh, it's so smart. Never gets to see home long.
He never
That's right.
he never saw home again.
Do our best to keep him
There
alive.
you go.
No.
Okay.
In that case, I will bid them farewell and go search for Gil.
Hey, you can walk her home, man. You'll just leave her right there in the middle of the street.
Meet us at the Rumple Bodkin
Okay. I will.
this evening.
Pleasure before
What's
business.
why?
You got time.
And I will escort Sylvester home,
Okay.
and then I'll go search for Gil.
Okay.
Bye. Just okay. Have fun.
All right. So where do you guys go? You keep going up.
Oh, yeah. This
Wow.
Hey, we should take the
I
elevator.
guess you don't bother to teleport up there.
He's never been here.
I'm seeing the sights. I'm taking it in.
Well, he probably watched more
So,
steps
yeah,
than
you-
this in an evening.
You're seeing these tree branches that are
Back up the mountain.
like 60, 70 feet wide with homes and buildings on either side. And sometimes if the branches seem like they're getting small, they'll put out whatever braces. Like, have you ever seen like a home on a cliff?
Oh yeah.
So it's like that as it goes out further, but until I guess they think they won't work anymore. So that's a lot of space. So,
Yeah.
and there's
Pretty
activity.
impressive.
There's a lot of
I've
activity.
heard about the elves living in the trees, but I've never seen it.
And then occasionally you
I'll
hear
build
this.
cantilevers. That's cool.
Then when you look, you see somebody ziplining to another tree.
Oh my God, there's zip lines.
We'll build
I never
cantilevers.
noticed this.
I don't know, because I didn't say there were zip lines.
Yep, yep. We just don't let you use the zip lines because the harnesses don't fit
You'll see a platform somewhere, and then there's a zip line, and somebody comes in that one. Like, oh, it's the mail.
you. The mail.
Delivering messages and all kinds of stuff.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
From gmail.com.
Right.
Like as you go up, you start to notice how you're getting above every other
Can't be
tree,
couriers.
until eventually you reach the special steps that lead up to the Emerald Throne. And there's guards there.
I know that place.
And they don't move.
Something pretty much like
I
the
see
sentries.
an audience with
When
Solaf.
When you walk up there,
Yeah.
they give you the look like what is their unspoken language is one of what is the look of the prince, basically, and you give them the look.
Yeah,
of the prince.
got business with
And
Solaf.
they step aside. And then the three of you walk in, or do you wait outside?
I'll walk in.
Okay.
I'd rather
So
not
you got
get
this
stuck up there
regal-
with guards.
Silver-haired elf, all fine looking, and then you got tattooed Schmo Mickey. What do you wear? Like a
clothes
shirt with
and-
no sleeves on it.
Yeah, it's like a tunic style
The Bill
with a
Belichick
belt,
of
Almost got it.
a cloak, a thin
Is he
cloak.
like a
and
quarter or anything like that?
duffel
Or is it
bag.
just Solaf in there sitting
And a
on his
spear.
throne playing with his scepter?
Oh no, there's people running around. So when you get up to the top, the firebrand is up there, and he looks and he says, "Well, I'll be a goblin's ding dong. Look who it is,
Okay then.
I thought he reminded me of
Prince. Always a pleasure to see you, my lord."
I brought a monk friend of mine from where is it, Azure Forest. He wanted to meet Solaf. We've got business to attend to. We don't think that things are quite right with blackout, and there's odd stuff going on in Greyhawk.
Sounds like pressing business. Do not let me detain you. Then he looks at you and he's like, "Hey."
You are.
I brought the whipping blade.
Then
The bell's on him. He can
you
hand him for a
notice,
fool.
you notice he's about to fall over from that injury he had on his leg.
Oh
Things
man,
like that.
what was that?
You do anything?
I'm trying to get.
You can't catch it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a 20. Roll anything but a 1.
Oh, I had a pocket knife
Did
in
you
my
roll a
hand.
1?
No, it was a 7.
Oh, are you sure it's a D20 you rolled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, so you
well,
catch him, and he's he kind of gives you a look like, and you guys all notice the look is like, "I'm embarrassed," and he gets up and he kind of hobbles.
What's
away.
wrong with your leg?
He doesn't answer you. He keeps going.
Who is it?
It's the firebrand.
Firebrand.
A fireman? We won't talk about that.
Do you remember what happened to him?
Man, he's hard-headed. No, I don't remember exactly what
He
happened.
got injured in that. You remember?
Oh, in the big,
He slipped
in
on
the
the
big
ice
fight.
because they froze the branch or something.
I know it was during that fight.
Oh, it was the
he
action
got
art.
ate up by an elemental, and he
And
got caught in the ice and a whole bunch of other stuff. He was just in a bad situation.
He got injured.
Wrong time,
That's what happens when you adventure.
trying to be all Mr. Hero.
Okay, so you see,
you
you see the Chamberlain. He puts his hand out and he says, "I know you. I know you.
Why is there?
Who are you?"
Brother Celf from the Temple of Kahula.
And he waits until you're called. And he turns around. He takes his staff and raps it 3 times. "Prince Bartholanthus of the second house." You walk in.
Yeah, right.
"Brother Celf of the monks of Cahulan."
Kahula.
That's right.
You gotta throw that in there, you know.
Muggleb, Esquire of Pareko.
And hero of Featherfall?
And you walk in.
Mhm.
He doesn't say
He
that.
doesn't go that far.
Yeah.
No one does.
Okay. So
Heroin.
you walk in. And
No
when you get up there,
thanks.
you can see there's
A
guards.
feather.
There's guards up there like usual, and then there's a guard on either side of the king. And you do notice that he is not wearing that
Crown.
the crown of dragon's breath.
I'm gonna ask him straight out about it. Where's the crown of dragon's breath? I want to. Mind if I inspected it?
It's dead.
The whole crown is dead.
I was just waiting for you to come here to explain to me why. And he gets back in his chair.
Something tells me Blackout's gone.
I'll accept any revelations at this point, even from you.
Blackout maybe. Oh, Blackout Soul.
Blackout soul may be in another gem. I think we have Zanzig's. I think we have Zanzig's soul in this gem. His soul has to be ousted from his body in order for him to take over the other one, and so on and so forth.
Can we not destroy the gem and thus destroy the demon? Or is that not the way it works?
Well, if we do that, then the crown is doomed forever because the dragon breath is linked to blackout and all that. If we can bring it back.
Would it be so awful
You could just make a new
God,
crown.
you've been talking to Ewan.
You could just make a new crown. No one would notice.
Are you saying there are more wiser elves that I should have counsel? Or are you just being your usual obtuse self,
obtuse
brother-in-law?
Well, you call me obtuse if you want, but we made a deal, and he gave you that dragon's breath crown, and it's all linked to everything around us. One dies, the whole chain dies. The whole chain dies.
Well, let it not be said that this king wishes for everything to die. Just select.
Wishes not to have to do anything himself.
Governance, it might be beyond your reckoning, dear Bart. Please don't put down those that do work that you are either unwilling or unable to do. Rather unseemly.
What's that?
Governance.
Oh, what, banquets?
He laughs. And then
Fancy parties?
when you laugh, he's like, silence.
You haven't even fixed your boob.
My what?
Firebrand.
You do not. How can I fix him? I'm no healer. He
You would
has.
at least think that you'd fix your captain of the guard.
Did it occur to you he might not wish to be fixed?
He's ashamed.
How dare you speak of a brave and noble elven warrior such as him like that? Mostly at court as well. If you were to ever utter those words, it should be behind closed doors.
Oh,
Can you close the doors, Lynn?
But I would expect no less from you. That is why
just because I don't hold my tongue. Fair.
at this point, I would rather you not. Tell me what we must do then. Let us get past
We need to
this
go find
trivial-
out what's afoot in Greyhawk and proceed from there.
So you,
I'm getting together. a
why
party.
so far away? Is it not their problem? Why should we endanger ourselves?
Because why not?
We will not put you in any danger.
Do you not remember what brought the
I
Grey
am not
Elves
going
down?
anywhere. I meant
Exactly.
What do you want me to get?
You
You
not
want to
remember
get rid of me
what
or
brought
not?
the Grey Elves down?
You can get rid of me this way.
Isolating themselves from everything else? Blind to what went on around them? Lost their whole kingdom, didn't they?
it was not to the dragon. You cannot compare the two, can you?
Really? How can humans, any threat?
So are you saying the Grey Elves should have accepted the humans and then everything would have been fine? Sometimes
Live alongside.
sometimes things cannot be fixed.
Sometimes we can't just hide in the trees forever.
They have served us for millennia. Look at our kingdom.
They were about brought down by rock elementals.
I sense
And you forget so quickly.
brought down. A few homes were burned.
Oh, if we wouldn't have been here at the right time
Right place.
with the right people.
So you would like to take credit for saving?
Not at all. It took all of us to do it. Point being is, our eyes being blind to what was going on around us is what caused that fiasco.
And your arrows didn't seem
Let's
to
be
affect them very
proactive
much.
instead of reactive. Come on.
Your arrows.
Why close your eyes to a problem?
You are beginning to annoy me.
I know.
I wish for you not to
I
address
told
me
you.
whenever
You didn't even come up here and tell him, no.
the prince is speaking. Why is he here?
Formality.
I'm a friend of Bart's.
He puts his hand up.
And he's going to come to party with us instead of Ewan.
Why?
Why? Ewan. He doesn't think right.
Apparently he thinks right by our gods if he is still in their good graces. But that is a matter of which I will concede I am not learned. I only know what I see, and that is he can do wondrous things like you can.
I'm totally different.
They are. Okay, so he is here because Ewan is not. Is that what you're telling me?
Correct.
And let me turn my attentions to you, Brother Celf.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, King.
First of all, welcome
It's a wondrous city.
Emerald Court. We hope you find the view pleasing.
It's the first time I've experienced these tree dwellings. I've heard of them.
Do you see the mark on the royal floor
I do.
across there? And he's
Where the
pointing out
metal
where
is
the,
jagged.
right there upon this very court landed the dragon.
I've heard several tales of him in the past few days.
It was this close to us all, specifically to
Didn't threaten
me.
your life. Sorry.
Prince B thinks that it should be kept alive, even though our most learned sages and wise men tell us that the black dragon is of no redeeming qualities. It seeks only to destroy and consume.
DM question. Brother Kelf being from the western coast, is that where, does he know
I'll let you roll a 30
stories of
because that will tell what you know.
25?
Ooh, okay, so you've heard of the dragon, but that's it.
I know very little of this dragon. I know that some beasts need to be put down and others need to be left alone. I have no experience in taming or fighting dragons.
He's of no consequence.
Hold on.
I'm just
Why did you come with the prince?
Bart is my friend. We adventured together many years ago, and when I happened to run into him, the opportunity presented itself. I traveled the land, teaching people of the ways of the Celtic gods and the bravery of Cahulan, my prime god. And if I have a chance to do that, I wander. I move throughout Skell and send a message of Cahulan. This is just another page in my book of adventures.
I see. Is that a common trait amongst
Many of our brothers wander and travel. Some stay at the monastery all their lives and teach.
I know that there are such sects amongst the worship of the Selduring. Eowyn is one. Is in one, I should say. So apparently you attract the wanderers. And
He's a bit of a wanderer himself. He gets around pretty good.
That's a sore subject.
as his wife could, my sister could attest. You, let me guess, you're just happy to be here. Perhaps you should go make yourself something to eat while the grown-ups talk.
Hey, he added you to the kids' table, not the pets' table. Go over and get some meat.
Okay.
The court makes a jest at your expense. Please stay. Your previous contribution to our well-being is not forgotten. Where's the war wizard? And he looks at you.
Probably back at his upside down pyramid. That's what I would guess. He's there most of the time.
I'm guessing he must not feel like this is worthy of his time.
He gave us instructions, and he doesn't go up much.
Fair enough.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
So the king looks at you and he says, all right then. What would you have us do?
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Well, really, honestly, well, with your graces or not, I'm going to check it out. So I was just kind of formally letting you know that this is what's happening, just because
So you do not-
you might want to know.
You do not require any assistance or
What's that guy you were talking about? Didn't he?
royal
Yeah,
seals or
And
what's his name?
Benny
Benny and
Lodi.
Lodi, if I can. They were very helpful last time, and I'm sure they would be a
More than
welcome add to our party, or at least to our.
I
my
will-
company.
considering their rank, I will allow them to make their own decisions. If you
All I would
can
ask.
convince them to join you, then they may join you. And if you cannot, then I will not compel them to do so.
Excellent.
Where are the other two, Leo and Gil?
We ran into Leo in town and sent him out to find Gil. We're all supposed to meet at the Rumpled Budkin later and see who all we have.
Try the steamed truffles. They are excellent. And then he says, go with my blessings. And those of you that are new to this court know that you are friends to us. And if you should return, your gratitude will be remunerated.
And I bow and turn to leave.
And one of
They
the
all respect Solaf. No, I'm just joking,
chancellor's
bro.
like, yes, yes. And he's urging you to go.
Go, get out of here. Hey, we're going to take some food off the table if you don't mind, bruh.
That was hey, that's my job.
I mean, it is a long walk, you know.
The king's down to the restaurant.
The king glares at you.
Never were fun. Let's go, guys.
All right, so where do you go?
Like
I don't know the following this. I mean, what's that place called
It's
again?
that firebrain one. We're gonna tell you.
What's that place called?
Oh,
that's
that's
nice. Wait, what was that place called again?
The Rumble and Gunkin.
Please tell me. Can't I like see a sign or something when I get there?
The restaurant you're talking about?
Yeah.
The Rumpled Vodka.
Rumpled.
I think it was the Hobble Gobble.
Ah, that's next door.
The crippled guy.
Got the best winches.
It's on the lower branch.
That's where all the single mother.
Something's very weird about that place. A bunch of my brothers.
Yeah, they let you
A
in.
bunch of my brothers came in there,
Stitches.
and they didn't come out. I guess the food's really good.
Fresh stitches and black eyes. You know the tag.
All right. So you're going to try to find Gil. How are you going to find him?
No!
I figure I'm just gonna
No!
wander around
It's not gonna
until I
work.
find him.
I sent a
Use
sending to
my
Gil
hunting and
ahead of
gathering
time.
skills to
Now you're on
Fine.
something.
I'm going to send a sending to Gil anyways.
Okay.
And let him know that he's looking for him and we need to all meet at the Rumble Duncan. I figured if he might know, he might catch up with him quicker. But after court, I do a sending to Gil and have Gil, if you will.
All right. So Gil is out in the forest
Oh, we're gonna have this
Mom,
like
what do you got?
Steve, come this
when
way.
all of a sudden that message appears in your head and it's the sound of Bart. And that's-
me.
and that's it.
Leo's looking for me. Okay.
Blah blah
I'm
blah.
looking for you,
needs
but
your
Leo's
help.
looking for you for me.
Okay.
No, but there's no back and forth.
I'll make my way toward the main tree of Featherfall.
Okay. So by the time you have the tree in sight through the smaller trees and you see it,
Mm-hmm.
Leo's there.
Leo, my friend, how are
Pulling
you?
up his left
Very
hand.
well.
I received a mental message from Bart letting me know that you were looking for me.
Well, I was not told much,
He's easily
but
abused.
we are again near,
Makes it quite fun, actually.
and we are to meet him as well as a monk named Celf and the goblin at the Rumble barbecue?
Sure did.
I want the twisted lumpkin.
I like yours, the rattling
I'm not sure I want to go back
You're gonna go with the rattling
on an
vehicle?
adventure yet.
Yes, I feel the same. If I hear that he had gone
Shut your fast turn
quite a
down. You
ways
test.
to find the kill, so if he's gone through that much, it must be.
I guess I could hear him out.
Yeah, see what it is that he needs our help with. I heard the goblin rambling on about something, but I couldn't quite understand.
All right. I'm not going back to that hell place.
Yes, I agree with you there. Well, let's make our way back to.
What the hell a goblin got on?
I can imagine, like, throughout the entire time, I'm just speaking in Goblin, not even in Elf. And just like, very interesting. Better go along with it.
And so Gil and I make our way back to Featherfall to meet with them at the Rumble.
All right. So, Gil, roll me a d12.
7.
All right, everybody goes to the rumpled vodka. And there you are.
I want to ask, why is it called the Rumpled Bob?
Who are you asking?
Bart.
I hear this name, Celf, is
Why
he
aren't you
there?
looking at him?
Is he there?
Huh?
Perhaps we will try.
Is like the bartender there?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna ask him, why do they call it the Rumpled Bob?
He's gonna die.
He says, where did you learn to speak elf? Where did you learn to speak Amarocco?
Oh, old boy wizard.
No, hell no.
I don't even care anymore. I'm just kind of.
He wandered away
He's like-
again in a crowd of
He's like, oh my goodness, Prince B. Got his head down.
oh, please.
Grace us with your presence.
That
No,
guy.
Quit the formalities. We're gonna have a good time. Meet some friends.
Do you wish for a table or your own private?
Let's make a little private room.
So I'm not
All
gonna
right,
get
hold
my
on.
answer.
He's like, Shema, grab a table, we got royalty.
Then
Oh my
Jenna-
goodness, we got royalty.
Then Jim.
Poking their face out from behind him. Oh, it's
It's only 12%.
Hey,
He's
it
cute.
seems to carry
Yeah,
some
he's
weight.
married. I don't care. He's cute. What's that other thing with him? His dog? I think it's a troll baby.
It's a goblin.
Is that a dog? It's an ugly dog.
It's a pretty goblin. Goblin dog.
My dog looked like you. I shaved his ass and made him walk backwards.
You're trying to die now, ain't you?
Huh?
You're trying to die around here. aren't you?
Pretty much.
All right.
I'll see how many.
So you
I
get
see how
shown
many.
to the back room, and it's
Calm
like
down or I'll send you outside.
this size, and it's got benches along the wood, and then a couple tables, and then you all are there.
So I guess I'm not gonna
So
get my
what is it?
answer. I'm
Nice
not
to
gonna
get
get my
the
answer. Why it's called the Rumpled Bob.
Royal treatment once in a while. I'm not used to this.
Gil and Celf meet each other for the first time. They have to roll
We
reaction.
don't have to have any uncomfortable sticks
So-
and glasses here.
First of all, roll Celf versus Gil. Does Gil have any reaction adjustment on his charisma?
I don't have it here. She
You don't
does.
have it? I can pull it up
I
for you.
have it. I just don't have it out. I can pull it up.
No, but his puppy's cute. No,
No wait, that's the goblin dog.
no, the goblin's not cute. We can tell the difference. The dog's horribly scarred, and we can tell the difference.
Gil has no reaction adjustment.
And the dog is basically torn. Almost.
So roll couple D10 and tell me what you get. If I can find my damn pencil.
I hate to ask
There it
you,
is.
Bill. It's really easy.
Here.
to sort
I'm
out.
talking
Yeah,
about
I'll keep it.
percentile.
Well, you'd add them together.
I'd rather not just keep on.
Just 2D10. and-
Yeah.
All right. Oh, 10. Trying to say 11. but-
10, that would be, okay.
7 to 11.
And now roll for,
What
oh wait, I'm sorry. And Kelp's got a -3 though, doesn't he, on his reaction adjustment, or is it -1?
-1.
Okay, let's see, we got indifferent, okay.
Gotta play two characters at once. That should be interesting.
And then when
It's not hard.
Kelp reaction to Gil.
For us, it's not.
All the
Well,
same
imagine
thing.
me trying
It
to
takes
figure out
time.
who's who.
It takes time to be able to do it.
7.
Oh.
Yeah, especially when they're not, remotely related.
Oh, that's good. I'm sorry, my bad. So Celf meets Gil and it's like, all right, that guy seems cool. Gil meets Celf and he's like, whatever.
Who's he? Don't touch my dog.
He's all right.
Don't touch my dog.
Friendly.
Kill.
Nice to meet you.
He's a ranger. He's a monk. He might be able to teach you how to fight with your hand a little bit. Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever you
I
pick
fight
up.
with
I wonder if there's a
the.
I know what you fight with.
Okay.
Kill.
So what are you guys having today?
Well,
the,
what's
elven
good?
serving
What's good?
maiden comes over.
I'm gonna say
I guess we'll have the troubles.
what?
Oh, that's our specialty.
No, I
I
guess
heard those were good, says Gil.
I'll take that too, I guess.
She's like,
So I swear.
what's your reaction adjustment on your charisma there, Muggleb?
Initial reaction adjustments +0.
Nothing.
I expected this reaction.
I guess best wine.
All right, I'll be right
Are they
back.
okay with me, or are they gonna like?
Yeah,
Yeah, put that soul ass.
She seems to be okay with you.
I'm gonna come down and get the truffles.
So while the food and drinks are being prepared, Pareko walks in and he says,
Oh, not him again,
Pareko?
says Gil.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? What are you
Blackout.
endeavoring to do here?
Blackout got spotted down in Greyhawk, and then
There goes
I
Anderson
sent
still.
Muggleb down there to check it out, and he said he turned into
Urkel's Anzac.
There goes Zamzix. I thought we put him down.
That's what I thought.
That was our thoughts exactly. So I figured we'd get the party back together, short Ian win the fucking stump. We'd bring something fresh, new, and go see what's going on over in Greyhawk.
Pareko says, don't worry,
We could use the
I will
help.
not be going.
And
I don't want to go back to the hellhole that we were in
I really don't
ever
either.
again.
I really don't either.
I was very much looking forward to staying here in the woods
Don't worry,
while
we're going.
my
Hopefully,
Dog recovers. We're going down
Hopefully
to
we can take care of
Greyhawk. It's
all
a
that
mile
Greyhawk.
away. You get to
There-
go. Sure, see what-
If you chose to join with Prince B and his merry group, you would be
Oh,
your outdoor skills would be called upon because Muggleb's tribe ended up down there apparently,
somehow.
and that's a long way from our eastern borders.
Well, we've all here experienced these portals that you use and that the demons have used, so that doesn't sound very surprising to me, but why would they be enlisting the help of goblins?
It's
Good distraction.
more like I'm concerned about.
Dumb enough to cooperate.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about
Easy enough to manipulate.
if there are. I don't think anybody should be messing with anyone around our kingdom. Even though I don't reside here, I still have friends. So I would rather, if anything is going on from where he's from, that it be at least looked into and made sure there's nothing either controlling his people or, I mean, yes, we would like to destroy all goblins, but as we've seen, not all goblins are the same. And much as I have more recently listened to the prince talk about how things have their places, those goblins over there do have a place.
It's true.
Dang,
Well,
there's no red
I-
place on the
I-
map.
Have to agree that
In other words, I'm not evil enough to think that we should kill off an entire species. So, I've said it. I know some people have an out and out hatred for certain things, and I'm not going to tell them they're right or wrong. I'm only going to tell you what my feeling is. And yes, maybe I have a soft spot for goblins because of what this one has done and his grandfather before him.
No, I make a good argument.
It is an argument that I detest to make, and it is an emotional argument. And there is no place for emotion in war. But there you have it. And hence why I'm not going to go. You might think, well, if you're so emotionally attached, why don't you go there and check out the problem yourself? Because if you react in war emotionally, you will make bad choices.
Agreed.
That's true.
And that's all I can say. And if you're willing to take this on yourself, Prince, I would certainly look through my bag of tricks and see if there's anything I could provide that would help you.
Oh, trust me. Look fun.
There is one other thing that I have to say is left undone by our previous, what's the term for teaming up or whatever?
Party.
Do you remember the bomb, for lack
Oh
of a
yeah,
better term?
the entire
Yes.
plane
That
wiper.
was not returned to me.
Aowen still possesses that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, as much as I may or may not trust him,
Oh, I think you can trust
I
Aowen.
don't trust anyone enough to just be casually having such a thing here. Because if it were to be set off here, that means everything here is gone. And that's not the place for that to be.
Did anyone have that?
Yeah, he did.
Sneaky little shot.
He may
Well,
still
no,
be here.
I may have
gave it to
forgotten
him,
to
but
have
I was absent-minded and did not request it back.
If he falls over with that thing, the
I
lid
think
could
at the
come off.
time there was some arguments about his
that'll just destroy
attitude
it back
towards
over.
the dragon, and I didn't choose to ask for it back at that time.
I think we can trust Aowen. If it's in his hands, he's not going to use it for evil purposes.
It's not.
I'm
him
sure he's not
worried
far.
about.
Yeah, it's somebody else getting a hold of it. It's out there.
Yeah.
It's out there.
And,
That's
and
correct.
Eowyn's by himself, and he's a little naive.
You think?
I feel he
I
was a
just
wise
I
priest.
picked on him. I'm sorry.
Well, I gathered that. Although he seemed to be able to take it and give with equal abandon, so that's good.
Right.
I'm just
He
like
did
a
grow a little
ranger,
bit
but my
this
opinion is
trip.
going to be safe in his hands.
He did grow a little bit this trip. How reluctant he may have been.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I've booked a room here for the foreseeable future.
Here at the Bodkin.
So if the time comes that you decide it's time to go and you have anything specific, or maybe I can come up with some ideas. I already have a couple, but
Or maybe send you,
Anyway.
drop you a line. Hey, man, we need the blah, blah, blah.
the only thing I would say is if you can avoid killing just for the sake of killing,
Right.
because people don't do it. Anyway,
And Celf responds that, of course not. We don't kill just to be killing. Defense is a whole other issue, then. Or removing a threat
yes,
is a whole other issue.
and I agree with. I'm sure there will be some goblins that will be unfortunate enough to think that they are worthy to attack you all. If it comes to that, then yes, you should defend yourself by any means necessary.
My mission is to help people, not to just kill them.
That is a noble mission. There are many left over from war that could use help.
That's what I was doing. when I got
PTSD,
here.
man.
I am not only acutely aware of how to wage war, but also the remnants of such things. Now I'm going to go and retire.
Was that Benny?
He leaves.
Forever.
Huh?
Is that Benny?
No, that was the war wizard.
Oh.
Benny and Lodi haven't been found yet.
Okay.
How would Benny go so insightful?
Yeah.
You know, he takes the right potion, you never know. But he can be like, "Ding! Hey man, did you know?
Guess what I just figured out?
Oh my god, it's it's so obvious. You can't see it.
Smoke this and know the secret of the universe.
Okay. Whoa, there's a giant turtle.
Speaking of smokiness,
What do you mean the whole world's
I think you should take your smoke break now, and we should break for our 15 minutes.
Damn, look at it.
He's
trying to kill me.
Yeah.
God, I support my habit.
Go get
I don't
cancer.
think I could-
Go
I
out
don't think I
there,
get
could
cancer!
do anything.
Looking for the cure to L cancer.
If that's true,
You know what cancer is in Spanish? El cancer.
That's Tenseo.
I have a
Guapo.
so.
I watched Deadpool again the other day.
Gee, there's a shock. You actually haven't had pizza this weekend yet, so
Nope.
that sounds like something that
Ryan
we need
Reynolds
to do.
actually won an award for best comic actor.
Oh yeah.
But I read
Well, we're
It wasn't
back.
I don't think
Oscar,
anybody else could
it was
could
like
have done
People's
Deadpool.
Choice.
For
Yeah.
Deadpool?
Yeah,
He was perfect for Deadpool.
yeah.
Who?
Ryan Reynolds.
You probably haven't seen Deadpool yet, and you're not going to.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see Deadpool before we
You don't want to see titties like that.
Yeah, really.
Man, we're
I
back.
swear to God, it's a 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's an entire 1 year sex scene. In the middle. I mean, like, right?
Yeah.
They got a block of ass.
It
I was like,
was a pretty good addition to the
it's like
superhero
reading a
genre.
graphic novel.
Yeah.
Holy shit. They did a good job. Man.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, this smart ass novel was perfect. Oh man, I wonder if Kyle let me fire up the fan.
And we're back. We're back in black.
Hit the sack.
We are here to go and kill that demon again.
I didn't anticipate playing Gil and Celf, but I guess if he wants Gil there.
Well,
Gil, well, Gil never died.
you're in control of Gil, so you could be like, I'm Gil. I don't want to do this.
Right,
Or you could be like, I'm Kelvin. I don't want to do this either.
right.
Or you could be both of them and be like, I'm not doing this. We're gonna go get drunk somewhere. In Skyrim, I came back from a long break to find a talking dog leading me to a danger.
So,
Yeah, that's a fun quest.
do we kill the demon in the jar, or do we? I don't know who to kill now.
I think it's blackout in the gym still.
I gotta be cool now. I don't know what to do.
Well, I know it was Urkel Zamzis, considering everyone around me started cowering in fear.
I'll just go off.
You know how he makes you
off,
lose
hands
hope.
off, throwing
Mhm.
fireballs
As
all
fear.
willy willy.
Like,
But in the gym, that's got to be. It seems like that would be blackout soul because
well, maybe
the
Urkel
demon is
Zamzis,
still on the loose and he's
He's
changing into blackout.
or maybe Blackout's just a lich,
I don't know if he's using his body or it had to be his body.
or Blackout's just a lich.
Blackout wouldn't be taking the shape of the demon,
No.
but
They do take human shit though once in a while.
Well, everyone
Right.
everyone was already on the ground except for one person who was frozen in fear, who then turned around to see the demon after the dragon landed. So maybe Blackout is a lich, and then Urkel Zamzik is using his soul as bargaining for
What I,
doing whatever.
what I would like to figure is that whenever we killed Urkel Zamzik to get the
You can't kill a demon.
soul gem or whatever, his soul went into the gem as well. So both him and Blackout were in there. So the soul that went into Blackout could have been Urkel Zamzix.
Or maybe we just kill Blackout.
Or Zamzix in
Blackout
Blackout.
was
That makes
supposed to
sense.
originally. That's why his last ditch effort was to send us an astral projection of himself, to send us the clues we needed to find him and what's his name, find.
What if we just kill Blackout?
That's what set us in motion in the first place, was Blackout. So
Right.
this awful evil dragon needs our help.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be kind of shitty of us to say, well, just because you're an awful evil dragon and you ask for help, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Or maybe we
Especially
just,
because it all affects us all.
or maybe we just kill Blackout and Uncle Zamzix was in the body of Blackout.
Blackout wasn't bothering anybody. He was living up there all by himself. Not
Mind games.
screwing with nobody, minding his own, doing his own thing. And there was an agreement made between me and Blackout that he wouldn't mess with Alvin or humankind on this end of the continent as long as he had that to screw with up there. He'd mind his,
Well,
I'd minded mine.
How would he have gotten down to Greyhawk so fast,
It's kind of
though?
a treaty there, so I mean,
How would have he gotten down to Greyhawk anyway so quickly?
Hmm?
How would he have gotten down to Greyhawk so quickly anyway?
I sure have one instance of time.
But you're teleported.
He can as well.
Oh.
Dragons can use magic. Not to mention, you see the size of his wings.
Maybe
He
that's
can cover quite a distance at night. You've never even seen him.
Unless you watched him walk through a portal, so he could have just made a portal there.
Nope.
Point being is, I believe his body
So much
is being used to
We
move
have so
on
much.
our plane.
We won't need taxis again because we can just make a portal. He can teleport.
The demon's using him to move on our plane.
Like seriously, we wouldn't ever need a cab because we can just make portals. You can teleport.
Okay, right.
And just taxis. Wait a minute.
I
We.
asked Gil. Blackout's body's gone from the cabin, right?
Gone from the cave?
Yeah. We released the demon soul into the dragon. Now that he can jump from the dragon soul into his plane.
Yeah, because he got hungry after
And he's
he left.
He's using the dragon's presence to travel on our plane unseen. Or maybe it's the only way to travel on our plane. Is having a creature from our plane.
Yeah.
That he has to possess.
Or he can travel through his portals and then take the shape of the dragon. I don't understand all the magic.
Yeah, it's.
I'm just a
I
simple
don't know how it
caveman.
all works.
That's right. I belong in the woods.
I'm calling it start myself. I'm
Yeah, we gotta.
pulling it together.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Which means we still have Blackout soul, but we still have to find his body for him to fight for his rightful place. His soul has to fight for its rightful place in its body. And it's got to beat the demon mentally in order to magic
To take over.
Which that means he's got to will the demon's soul into this gem and his own soul into his own body.
Can you use the gem and your magic to force a soul from the gem into?
God, I'm pushing my soul into that gem.
Oh.
Man, I ain't putting my fucking essence into that.
All right. That makes
Already got
sense.
two lost souls, right?
I thought you could just draw it out somehow and place it in another receptacle.
Yes or no? I can't do it. I can't transfer his essence from this receptacle to another
Right.
because he's been jarred into this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where his incantation.
He's trapped there.
He's trapped in that gem. Now, if I made another one, I jumped into it, then he will, or he will after mine, or anybody in the parties actually, to take their body. But him being a smug ass dragon, he knows that we're all weak bipedals and he doesn't want our measly little bodies. He wants
Sure.
his own back and he's probably getting rather pissed.
I would imagine.
And, going from it.
Mm-hmm. me grab my jacket and I'll come out there.
If we can throw the one in possession off kilter enough for him to take advantage of the moment.
So if you get any
blackout
cancer,
time to take his rifle place back, we can trap the demon into the jar.
so do you have cancer yet?
And then he's gonna try to take us.
Right. So he could inhabit any of our bodies.
Right. So we're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to figure out how to cage him from being able to make the attack.
Are you serious?
Have a protection of some sort to lock him in there so he can't make any sonic attacks out to try to take any of our bodies. Otherwise, he'll jump and soldier into the body.
Well, if he
We got
gets my body, it
Muggleb,
would be very.
Which, I mean,
It would be very easy.
that would be his fault. Chances are it would be you, me, the monk.
The monk.
Where did it go, Kate? It sounded like it rolled all the way over here.
You rolled to the middle. Two of them did.
Wow.
And it was in the exact same place
Secret
too.
conclave is
Hey,
over. DM is into the building.
Cut it out. I don't like it when you do stuff like
All
that.
right, so-
Now everyone ends up looking under the table or whatever. It's annoying. Put things away. I don't need you making noises either.
Oh, stop.
Did you get everything that you dropped?
You drop everything you
It
can.
sounded like it rolled all the way over here. I was around over here.
What are you doing?
While I wait for
Take a
a
seat.
chance to talk.
I guess I spoke another secret.
Trying to be. Is that bad?
Was there something you wanted to say to somebody?
No, not really yet.
We're just discussing things at the table. In character.
Muggleb,
What?
any ideas?
That's why I do these things.
Jump in.
I wait.
Don't be mousy. Don't be. Not everybody can hear you, girl.
Then I get in character. Shut up and wait for your turn. By him, he's just like speak when spoken to.
You haven't learned how to speak to royals either in public, have you?
No.
Oops, it's okay.
The food comes and it is as excellent as
Hey Leo, why you got that one look on
was
you?
described.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the second one. It's very yummy.
The second one, what?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, out of character.
A lot of people are.
As if
As I rub Muggleb's head like the
Have
raccoon.
you seen Rogue One?
No.
That goes on. That's going on at the same time as Luke and Dagobah and all that, right?
No.
Why? Because they attack the. No.
It's between 3 and 4. Episode 3 and 4
This is when they destroy the first Death Star.
is the 4th
So
episode.
Luke's actually going through his training. He does. the
No,
flight
episode
with
3
Rogue
is
One.
where Darth Vader it comes
I'm
to
your
be.
father, yes.
and then
No,
No,
episode,
not
and then
I'm your father.
Rogue One make like what? Has everyone seen it?
I've seen it. It was very good. And as a
So they jumped
standalone movie,
completely.
it's not meant to be in
Right, but see,
sync with.
In the saga.
but see, Rogue
Yes.
One was actually in the flight at the Death Star.
Well, hang on. Have you seen it though?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it?
Rogue One
I don't
going
know
in.
that.
I got spoiled.
He was one of the
I
flights
don't want to say.
after the Death
Well,
Star.
that's not the same.
It's the same Rogue One, is what I'm.
It might be his
what I'm
call
thinking.
sign, but that's not the same.
Oh, I thought it
Crew.
was supposedly like just
The
a
Rogue
side.
One call sign didn't exist.
Yeah, they make that inside of the movie.
Yeah.
I just
I
thought it was.
good.
I thought it was the guy. Like you know.
I mean, it's part
I
of the
think it's a
story,
side
but it's
jam.
not part of the saga.
It's like a side jam.
It was a standalone film. I thought it did good, but they didn't try to tie it into anything else.
Right, they wouldn't
Specifically.
because Rogue One didn't have any interaction with Luke or any of that.
But
But they
they-
were in the same flight group
It's not the
coming.
same.
But I'm
it's
just
not the
saying.
same
I know. Okay.
group.
I was just saying, I thought that'd be kind
But
of.
it also added an
yeah.
urgency to the fourth movie.
They
It's like from
sprinkled
another-
enough stuff from the other movies in that you knew you were in the Star Wars universe.
Right.
It added urgency to
I thought
episode
they kinda
4,
did, like,
though,
from a
to say,
different-
like, a lot of their fleet was destroyed and that big battle.
From a different point of view, another rebel in the, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it was cool. It was a good movie. That's all. Was my only point.
So
Yeah,
the
see
Shayla
it
Ren in
again.
it?
I heard it was terrible.
It wasn't,
I heard
it wasn't bad.
I heard it was bad as
Shayla Ren?
No,
Who's the bad guy?
Deadpool. I heard Deadpool sucked too.
Deadpool did suck. 3 or 4 guys in the alley. I swear to God, he said he did.
Oh, that wasn't very
He
nice.
said he did.
That was terrible. You shouldn't have done
You
that.
should have heard some of them jokes.
You shouldn't have done
Like
He
that.
was definitely doing somebody in the freaking alleyway, and it wasn't a chick.
What?
It wasn't a chick. No, it was not a chick.
Was it a fat
It was
chick?
it was after the horrific cancer and disfiguration of his face too. Something about needing a
nice
drink.
pair of smooth criminals
Something
down there.
about needing a drink and fucking.
All right, so you guys are having your dinner and then you're gonna go on your separate way, right?
I never got mine to find it.
Are we going to something? So
I don't know.
who's game?
I'm going.
Plenty of treasure.
Treasure's ass.
Hey, it's regular 10%. Split it equal votes, everybody. Get 10%.
What happened to all the big treasure from the last adventure? Is guilt talk.
Oh,
Done.
Leo pulls out the gem he pried off of the golden throne.
Oh, yeah, that.
you didn't loot nothing?
That's your own fault.
I guess.
You forgot to loot all the bodies. Like it's
It's up to each man to get his share of his loot. At any given time, he might get. Should've got Ewan's.
Yeah.
Evidently,
I
he's
was
got some
thinking-
killer potion.
I was thinking of going
Literally.
to Eowyn's home and
The loot I got was some XL healing potions.
Give me a potion.
A couple stone skins. No, that never lasts.
I don't know. I think you guys might do fine with Leo's help.
Leo's home.
Yeah, his woodsman skills are equal to my own.
We still need to get Benny and
I'm
Lodi.
getting old. It's okay.
We still need to go and get Benny and Lodi.
Dog's still arthritic from the last battle. It's all good.
Yeah, she's getting old too.
Arthritic.
She's damn near torn in twain, sack. It was horrific.
No shit.
But I appreciate you thinking of me. And the meal is awesome.
It was, I was just thinking of me and needed the help. And appreciate it.
Well, what? You're not paying for the meal?
Huh? No, so last got it.
Put it on Celeste.
I paid for it.
Oh, that's what everyone does.
Oh, really? Well, he sent us down here. He told us to get the.
That's what they all say.
I figured it's the most expensive thing on the menu. So
So, yeah, the unfortunate part is that Muggleb ends up eating 3 different meals while you guys have one.
and I put a fourth one in my bag, apparently.
we know how he eats. As long as there's no women or children, we're all good.
Oh,
Don't eat the winch. Don't eat the winch.
Right when you guys are finished and you're getting ready to leave,
Chew on your own wrist.
okay. I'll
The,
do this.
the barkeep walks into the back room and he's like,
Hurts, it hurts.
sorry to interrupt, but there's a couple other good gentle elves that said that they were told to come here by the War Wizard. Does this ring a
That's
bell?
quarterman.
So he comes back
So
and
grace.
Quickly,
Benny and Lodi,
Oh, stop.
or Benny and Lodi, and Benny's like, all
Hey,
right.
what's up, baby? What you got, man?
And he's like, you hold him?
Yeah.
I'm always holding around. What's
He's
going on?
like, oh, you still here, huh?
And we've got bad news.
Close your mouth.
Bad news on the doorstep.
I never got my food.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes.
We ain't quite got that dragon yet.
I never got my food.
Hold that thought.
There it is.
Just stay there.
That's my fourth course, by the way.
Yeah, go take care of the horses.
What?
Yeah.
We have
Put stuff
horses?
in your face and take care of the horses.
Since when did we have horses?
If you go down to the bottom of the tree and you ask the stable guy if he can take care of the horses,
He'll show you.
He'll hand you a shovel.
Oh. I don't want to do that.
Well, man, you make yourself come quick.
I'm not gonna go kill a horse.
No, shovel the stalls, you dork.
Oh.
Not take care of it.
Yeah, take care of it. Take care of it. Holy cow, it's all about eating and killing with this thing.
Yeah.
You need to calm down.
I'd rather eat him alive, okay?
You need to settle into your
Carve off
more.
what you want and ride the rest
You
home.
need to settle into your more modest roots with your war wizard buddies.
Sorry. I thought you meant killing him. I'm
We know
like,
you ain't got the
oh.
magic thing going yet, but
I'm just like, oh no.
you don't know how to. But we're working on it.
Still working on
I'm a spy. I work for everybody.
Mhm.
even that guy over there.
Hey, you know those guys wanted to know all about you guys?
Just pointing to a couple of shady figures.
A couple shady figures. What is it? 2 runs of a curtain?
Don't look behind the curtain.
Here, Leo, I want you to have these. Gil
Pay no attention to them.
has 2 extra bowstrings
Thank you very much.
and a dozen sheep barrels for you. You have to put them in your own quiver, but
Okay.
I've been working on stuff in the woods.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sounds like Cleveland in the woods, don't it?
Due to
They've been working on
experiences
stuff in
of
the
our
woods.
previous,
I figured you could use those. Last time we went out,
Joe lost
that string of yours seemed to snap.
Wasn't that you?
Joe lost feeling both legs. Again.
what kind of arrows were they?
Sheath. They're just a heavy arrow.
Yeah, it's the heaviest arrow. Oh, I wanted to make the depleted uranium arrow.
What?
Armor piercing. Slightly radioactive.
Okay.
I told you it's steel armor wouldn't do no good.
All right. So what do you guys do now? I
Well,
guess the dinner's over.
I thank them for the
dinner's not
invitation. This is Gil. Appreciate
yeah,
you
you owe me
guys'
3
invitation.
Thank
Dinner
you
was
for the meal.
delicious, but I'm gonna remain here in the woods.
Oh, you're not going out?
Gil's a sissy. He's
Whatever.
battle torn and shocked by the last.
I may
He's
find
got
Eagle
PTSD. Oh.
I may
Gil,
find Eagle in
PTSD.
and ask him about that jar.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome if you could do that.
Oh, yeah.
Get that back to
Well,
bring it.
Fizzle Schnitz.
Bring it back here.
Well, it's
or-
been nice catching up.
well, Draco. He's got a room here.
Draco.
I'll talk to him tomorrow about that.
I guess it's been nice catching up with you then.
Yeah, good seeing you guys. Be careful out there. Don't go into any demon lairs anymore.
Oh, why not?
Because it's scary.
This is an adventure.
Gee, let's get out of here.
I'm going to learn more about Corella.
Hopefully not for me. When
He's an astute mentor.
he is very astute.
What?
Astute.
You called him astute.
He's astute.
And Gil and Tilash leave the Rumpelbotkin.
I never got my answer on why it's called that.
Who'd you have?
Bartender. Or owner, I guess. I assume he was the owner.
PTSD.
Okay.
I'm no princess.
All right. So Benny says, "What is that?"
He says,
Why?
is that guy still in your air conditioner?
No, they're long gone.
This was the
Is Isaiah in the air?
I was going to say, yeah, Isaiah put the cover back on while he was in there.
Who's living in your attic?
There's a ghost in the machine.
PTSD.
I'm guessing you're doing this because so you can only control one character at a time.
Tourette's syndrome.
Yeah,
This-
pretty much.
Brother Kill.
I
They love to do that.
put you down as Jill stays home.
Over in Greyhound, they love to just go, Brother Kill.
Fair enough.
Shell shocked.
My dog.
We knew we should have taken him to hell. He just couldn't handle it.
It was bad. Gil didn't enjoy that at all.
It's not about enjoying.
Well,
It's about having a job to get done. And he did it.
So what was your
clicked.
biggest
snap.
It's not right.
I can't do that. I need Corellan's blessing to clear my mind of the evil memories.
So shocked. Corella Stumper. Oh. Sorry. So shocked by hell, that's what.
I have an answer. I don't think it was him.
That wasn't me.
Something's
Something's clumping.
As soon as you come up.
It sounded like it was like in the ductwork. Or...
Might be some alive in there.
Okay.
Just trying to climb up.
So Benny says, what are we going to do now? Who are we going to rescue? Who are we going to...
Murder.
Whoa there, cowboy. I'm telling you, we're gonna get you muzzled. I'm gonna get you like a leash.
Don't get
One of those,
don't
like,
put me on a
One
leash.
of those like braces.
No.
Leash you from behind.
Oh.
Oh, you mean a harness?
Yeah.
No.
Put about 6 inches of elastic on it and watch it go.
Lodi comes over and shakes your hand.
How you doing? We can really use you guys' help.
Benny's like, who's this guy right here? He's
Yeah,
off
hopefully he'll be
I'm
taking
Brother
you in his
Celf.
place.
Brother Celf, huh?
From the Temple of Kahula.
So what are you into?
I'm a healer. A monk.
He's kind
I wander the land.
Then he's kind
Tell
of a healer
people
too.
the wonders of Kahula.
Are you cool?
As cool as I can be.
Pops open his thing. He's like,
Imbibe from the herbal ropes.
Oh, poison.
no.
No, it's not. Yeah.
D20 or that.
Oh,
4 is not very high.
No, that's okay. You see his eyes go.
and Celf is seeing the
he
light.
starts laughing.
6. I needed a 6 or better.
Oh.
4.
And
Oh,
You really,
the room goes away and comes back at me.
It's enlightening.
you suddenly you are hungry again.
And you have an out of body experience.
I sit in my chair for
What
a
do you
moment.
do with the bud after you're finished with it?
Well, I just was holding it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So you just hold it. Okay, so he's like, what are you gonna do with that?
Huh?
Pass it back.
Oh.
My
Oh, yeah.
My prince.
Oh, yeah.
You,
All right, say your
sir,
spells.
have
I
some
mean, poison.
wild,
Sorry.
3.
wild herb there.
3.
Yeah.
Well, all right, same thing happened to you. You're like, so you see, Lodi. He's like,
He's like, yeah, he's been working on that.
I'll try one.
so
This
Benny's
Vinny
like,
don't mess around.
give
us some
man.
Wait till you get to his fluids, man.
Okay.
Oh.
He gives.
Oh,
It
no.
says, Prince, your mutt there wants to try though.
By all means.
Hey, give it to him.
I
You
pass
have
it to him.
All right. Say
Roll.
poison.
Maybe
Would you roll?
13.
Hit it again.
12.
Are you sure? How do you know? You got it memorized?
Hey, you're looking at your pizza.
Yeah, that's your
Well.
pizza. That ain't your-
12, right?
that's your
Here.
reaction
He's
adjustment.
sitting there staring at the pizza. I don't think he made
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I just want pizza,
Look,
man.
it says 13 right here.
So he's like,
Yes.
well,
They got this cool idea for this thing, man. It's like bread. It's got sauce.
he frowns at Muggleb and it's like, hey, he don't know nothing. Give me that.
He's too dumb.
Leo,
Hey, I tried it.
Okay. Save versus poison.
I mean, you got enough brain cells for Dracula.
9, I do not make it.
All right. So the same thing.
The only one who made it.
You're like, yeah, and you're looking at the serving wench is coming in there. Everything okay?
More wine.
What does it smell? Benny's like, hey, honey, you want to?
Oh God.
I have to work.
Try this, yeah.
She already knows
me.
it.
Oh, she knows me.
You can't blame me for
Everybody knows
trying. Yeah, she bends over, she hugs him, and she's like, no, I can't blame you for trying.
I'm glad you said that.
Maybe later.
I go out for a roofie.
So the serving wench, I guess, leaves without you guys ordering anything?
I said more wine, but
I didn't hear.
well, the sheep did.
Okay.
I didn't hear it was sheep.
More wine.
Last time she thought he said
I'm already high.
popcorn in the movie. Oh, raping a roofie.
All right, so she brings you a glass.
Thank you, my dear maid.
You other guys are, you're under the effects of the herb, so you want something as well.
I'm eating more truffles because they were really good. And the wine.
Are you going
washes it down.
to? Are you going to try not to eat anything, or are you going to partake?
Oh no, this is a chow. Go with it. Go with it, man. You missing out?
I tried
Oh,
one.
he's eating. He's still eating. It's
Well, yeah, wait.
slowing down.
I tried the blunt, it just doesn't affect me.
I tried the one.
I tried to go, it didn't
You
work.
can't talk about that in here, man.
Are you
Can you
finished?
get arrested?
As you're finishing your third plate, she goes, "May I interest you in some dessert?"
Yeah, another turkey.
This. And it said it didn't
I
affect
did
him. They said it didn't affect him.
I'm already high.
All right.
He's naturally high, man. You can't ruin that.
She brings back some more food.
You can't even step on that. He was
We were
born
gonna
stoned. What the
Find
fuck?
a dragon, but then we got.
So Benny's like,
But
"Hey, you
anyway.
got the right idea," and he starts rolling around in his oversized robes. he
So
brings out
anyway, what we thought was done is not
this
done. It
string
needs to be
instrument like
redone.
This big, and he's like,
Only better.
He's like-
better.
"So what you're saying is, cling, cling, the dragon's still out there, cling, cling, because
No,
it's a
the demon-
dragon.
The demon's still out there.
We're gonna
We got
fight
a dragon right here.
again.
Dungeons and Dragons, the musical.
What's up in this jump?
I think from what you and Gil were talking about
Me and Joe were talking.
a little while ago, before they left, it sounded like you guys were onto a good theory there, but
Yes, we don't have Giller bouncing off
think the
anymore.
dragon-
Intelligence check, both of you that are talking. Normal chances you want
9.
So Bart makes it.
14. No.
You fail. Okay, so you're sitting there talking, and you go, and then you just stop and you stare. At it.
Shiny, man.
But then, oh, never mind.
Well, we take up this conversation tomorrow. Hey, Benny, let's party. Oh, do you want to go along?
Well, heck yeah! I've been working on some new potions. Got to try them out.
I was hoping to hear, man. I was
We gotta make sure no one
I
will
was
die.
hoping Solat didn't get his, like, you know how he is.
I don't know what you said, but it was so great. He lets out this big laugh, and then he takes his thing, and he's like, "And then the dragon came down, and it smoked some herb."
With the ugly
Lodi's like,
It'll be all good, Lodi, in the morning. After breakfast.
he comes over and he grabs
Long enough.
Benny, and Benny's like, "Yeah, you know, Lodi, just give me home, would you?"
Are you about to call him Lenny?
And then Benny's like,
Pipe and pancake.
"Where?
Where
Tomorrow? Hurry!" And he's
Base the
going out
tree.
door. Base the tree tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. And you hear, Okay, so what are you three high monkeys gonna do?
Yeah,
I guess I'm gonna like lead these guys home when they're done.
How do you know?
We'll
where
go back to my place.
So you don't know.
I'm just gonna walk back to my house. It's like,
Well,
okay,
hi.
have fun.
What
Meet you at the
else?
base. Meet you at the base.
I don't know, wherever it is that I stay with Celf.
We'll touch bases at the
You don't
base.
live
in
together
the morning.
before you're married in Elven culture.
Well, then I just
Oh,
follow.
married?
I just follow Bart around
Where did you live
That
before
does
you?
not keep you married.
the woods.
So that's what I guess where you live now.
All right, well then I'll just go.
Well, he's got a place.
Does he have a place?
We're going there.
All
We
right,
got a couple places.
I guess we're going to Bart's place.
I follow
Well, we
whoever.
can't go where the wife's at, but we'll go to the other place.
And we just get a room
Go
here.
to the guild. No.
This is just a tavern.
Yeah.
Oh, because
I got rooms at guild and we'll
Franco
hang
said
out
he
there.
had
It's
a
down at the
room
base.
here.
He did.
The guild's down at the base. We don't have to climb down those stairs in the morning.
Okay,
We can do all the dangerous stuff now.
sounds good.
So where do you guys go?
Down guild.
Pardon me?
At a guild, you don't read the paper. did you?
What?
At a guild, I built the guild.
He's still
It was
high.
away
Okay.
from the tree. Cause Solat didn't want me building fucking Mage's Guild close to the fucking major tree. So I built it out away from, just a small fucking building.
Did you write this down somewhere?
Yes, I wrote it down and I gave it to you at the beginning of the last game.
You gave it to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That
Because
was
you
in-
told me write down things that
Are
I've
you
done.
sure? I thought it was in your
And some
notebook. I read it.
spells, but I gave it to you. Yep, it was approved. It was approved, so.
I remember reading something, but I don't think you actually gave it to me. I think you
Because it was kind of like the fucking, I didn't tell Solat as a Mage's Guild. It's like a lab and stuff away from the fucking
Yeah, no, I
main tree.
understand all that.
Because he don't want no fire.
No, I don't. I think I think Brad, you still have that.
Yeah. I got the one in Paducah too.
You didn't give me any papers.
Okay.
I think I read it out.
But I got the one in Paducah too. It's still buried.
You haven't been there in a while, have you?
No, I haven't. It's probably overrun with a bunch of shit. But hey, it's sidewalk. It was meant to be. Remember, I left it there with fire traps. Jakar
All
tried
right.
to get in. Jakar pretty much tried to die. And once again, Jakar dies at fucking fiery death of Bart.
So
His own stupidity.
you're gonna try to the high's gonna try to lead the high down the tree and
Oh, yeah, it's
okay.
because I can't teleport without air at this
Both
point
of
now.
you, all three of
Well, I
you
might be
roll dex checks at normal chances.
Hey, I'm not high though.
No, then you don't roll.
I do too. I know.
I can make
I want
low for a check.
All the numbers, 19.
Oh, this-
I got a dex of 18. I roll a 19.
I got 10.
Okay, so you have some misadventures along the way.
Oh, my knee.
Oh,
Now
I'm just like
Roll
following him. I'm like following him around with the camera. This is
you
good.
better send.
roll me. This is totally
The
random.
Jesus sandals just don't work.
Roll
You know
me
Hebrew.
a level check. If you make your level check, all you take is some dual damage. If you fail your level check, you take real damage from a fall.
We have to talk about those carpenters and how they sanded these stairs.
You talking about D30? Right?
Yeah.
I did not make it.
All right. So
Wait,
you literally
And
Oh,
then you missed it by
no.
22.
fall.
we're just walking to the elevator.
So he's like at that last branch where it's got the lifts,
He pulled a cob.
and he's like,
Uh-oh.
and he takes.
Should I try and catch him?
Let's see how are
How,
you gonna catch
how
him?
far down does he go?
You're over there with
falling
him.
off a tree.
Kill! Kill! It looked like a hit.
You take 14 points of damage.
Ow!
You
Oh!
can land on the ground.
Fuck
and you
is
just-
Benny?
You pretty much just fell off the entire tree.
and now the two of
Just
you,
the lower.
Bart and Leo,
Oh, man, I can't-
roll roll charisma checks on a 20, or you laugh uncontrollably.
2.
You make it.
4.
You make it.
No,
All right,
1.
so
I'll still laugh uncontrollably.
you make
Yeah, we expect it from you.
I'm laughing at him and he's falling.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a good way to make friends.
there you go.
I am a great friend.
I'm trying to find it.
So now you
Might have a
guys,
portion.
they lower you down. And he's
Laying under the elevator. Hey man!
Hey, don't lay right there. The elevator's
Hey,
heavy.
it doesn't seem to hurt as much as it should.
Ugh. Get up off the ground. Holy crap.
It looked like it tickled. You're moving pretty good for that fall.
It could have been worse.
Yes, good have.
Probably was.
That's by being high.
Raises your charisma.
Whoa.
Okay. And then
So
you
that's
guys
usually
move on.
On nice flat level ground.
Yes. And now
You still fall.
Still moving.
Yeah.
you move on to a hidden laboratory.
Oh, hidden laboratory. This is neat.
Hey,
It's,
there's a hidden laboratory. No,
God, I knew I should have told him that.
I'm kidding.
and then
Hey, are you a spy? Yeah.
Pay no attention to the goblin on the
Hey, you know what? They'll think I'm they'll think I'm stupid and then think the opposite.
How do you think you're stupid?
Exactly.
Nice to meet you. I'm Muggleb. I'm Spy.
I mean, it's not like a super secret lab.
I like long walks on the beach, stabbing people in the bag, and trading secrets for money. I'm looking for a good old goblin
Pretty free.
that doesn't eat her own food, won't kill me, and take all my stuff, and covers her back. If you are interested in this, hit me back, girl.
Like to share my cup.
I prefer a woman whose face doesn't look like
Booger.
shaved a dog's butt, made him on backwards.
He doesn't mind popping my pustules.
No thanks. Okay. You like
I
that
must
one?
love you.
Okay. All right. So then, when you make it,
Oh.
Sullen Muggleb.
Yeah.
do you all attempt to
No
do anything,
response.
or do you let yourself fall blissfully asleep?
I meditate.
I'm just gonna.
I just,
I'm going to pass out.
What do you think?
I'm asking.
I'm sleeping.
Crawl up
No,
somewhere.
well,
Okay. So that the rest of that day goes by uneventfully.
get up early and
Get up
Must
early,
up my things.
pray.
You do your default list.
yes.
Okay.
I pray for a lengthy amount of time.
Okay. Roll all of you that partook. Do me a Constitution check to see how you feel today.
Tree.
That's a success.
12?
One low.
That is one higher than I need.
Oh.
Oh, Daryl.
Okay, those of you that made your Constitution check, you awake with no ill effects.
You did fall off a branch.
Those of
Expecting
you
to be great.
that
He does got a couple
failed your
broken ribs.
Constitution check,
My head feels like I fell out of the tree.
yeah, you don't feel
Yeah, it
so
looks like
good.
it too.
You did.
Mm.
Yeah, part of it. Kind of missed the elevator and the long stuff.
Well, I pray and I do my katas with my spear.
That one hip sticking.
You're just having a hard time moving around today.
I'm going to go through the motions and clear my mind.
You did get 1 hit point back for sleeping all night,
All
so
right.
that's something that's good.
Mm-hmm.
First to do my body before I did the cutout. Yeah, it's walk time.
The one dude on the one. Only the first
Whoa, one.
Yeah.
Okay. And now it's up to you guys to do whatever it is you want to do.
All right, head for the base of the tree.
Yep.
Let's do one.
I just follow people around. You know what I do.
Skip the Greyhound.
Okay, so you go to the base of the tree, and there is Patty and Lodi.
What are you watching?
Minute. Shall we skip the Greyhawk?
The secret to grilled bronze. Why?
Then he says, what do you mean, skip? You want some more herb?
No, just skip the Greyhawk. I mean,
over there.
we pretty much skip the time we start to the time we finish if we do that. It doesn't matter how many days we've been on the road. We'll never remember
Oh, you're
one.
watching football.
Unless, of course, dun, dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun.
Benny runs out of
Whenever Benny runs out of herb, he should just like become super buff.
That's when we send you back to get more.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That's what you are, Muggleb. Pony Express.
So, okay, so what do you do?
Once we're ready to go, we Sally forth, I guess. We want to teleport?
What?
How many people we got?
Looks like
And equipment.
6.
Yeah.
Benny, Lodi,
We can open portals.
Muggleb,
Can we open?
Yeah.
No, we don't want to use.
Celf,
Oh my God. Do we want to use portals?
Leo,
Fast.
Yes, we can.
And you wouldn't have to.
Bart. That's 6 people
Pareko's not here.
in their gear.
Because he doesn't need to be.
Oh, you guys got your
Yeah,
weapons.
you don't know that though.
Yeah, he doesn't know that, so he hears Muggleb and I talking about making portals and stuff.
Yeah, we got weapons from the last damn leaving portal. Let's just do that then. Pass through places.
By Draco's will. No.
By Draco's well.
This portal
Wait,
shall
wait. Time out.
Greg 2.
We go to Greyhawk, edge of the desert.
Okay.
That's very inspecific. Okay then, but anyway, by Draco's will, this portal shall open to Greyhawk, the side of the desert.
Door.
Okay, so a portal opens and you see a desert.
I'm gonna walk through.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was cool.
I thought too.
I walked through.
This is so much more convenient than like,
So you guys all
Teleporting?
walk there?
yeah.
Normally, I can't walk this far in a day.
So you're there at the edge of a desert,
You just
and
got to stick by me.
other than that, there's no distinguishing landmarks.
Oh,
We're in
I
the
know for a
desert.
fact the gas bars from cars about what a day's walk in
You don't know where you are.
on the edge of the desert.
Look how big the edge is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You have no idea where you are.
Oh, we have no idea. Oh well.
Maybe
What was the
we
city
should
we
go
needed?
to Go Minute. At least we know where we're starting from.
We don't like me there.
We don't
They
care.
like me.
I cast polymorph other on him again. Hey, Grandpa ain't gonna like
Your
it.
face, son.
I know. I was about to.
It was a disguise. Way to go.
By disguise.
You're
Oh,
gonna cast polymorph other versus something else.
Well, that's what I use. Oh, change. Yeah, because there's a chance it becomes permanent. Would you like to be permanent? Oh. Let's see. Probably. He's gonna probably have to talk to his people. Let me find it.
That's where would you think?
They wouldn't recognize you.
Well, there are other towns.
I'm not. Do you think they like me
This was
there
closer
either?
to where we need to start everything. If I
Well,
remember correctly.
if our destination is Gaspar, then we could just open a portal up to Gaspar's town.
Yeah.
Okay, do that.
Oh,
You don't have to know where it's at.
well, we could just say where it is, and it'll take us
I
there.
mean, I've never been here in
Okay,
Here we are.
there we go.
So wait, what's it called again?
the Tower of Gaspar.
Tower of Learning.
Gaspar.
No, that's
Somebody
is Gaspar's. That's I don't know if that's Gaspar's tower or not.
We could
Would you like to make a memory roll?
Yeah, please.
open
Roll
a portal
against
to
your wisdom on a
to
D30.
Gaspar.
Dirty. Well, that's a dirty 30. 22. Nope.
Okay, you
You're
don't
the 10.
remember if it is called that or not.
Well, about to find
I'm
out.
trying to just open the portal straight to Gaspar.
I'm gonna do that.
By Perkins Brothers portal shall open to Gaspar.
It could be dangerous. It's still Gaspar.
Okay, nothing happens.
We have to do it
Oh,
together.
you can't.
Because
By parade?
You don't know who Gaspar is.
Yeah, you don't know
All you know is
Gaspar.
a name. That could be a fake name.
Oh.
Doesn't work.
So we have
That's
to.
why you're randomly somewhere
It's
in the desert.
desert.
It's like, boom.
Wait, why don't we go to that like fishing village that we were supposed
Let's
to
go to the
That's
Tower
what
of
I
Learning.
said.
What is the top called?
Go minute.
Okay.
Go to the
If I
Tower
break
of
goes
Learning.
well, this portal shall open
Let's
to
go.
go
Let's go.
minute.
Okay, a portal opens and you're,
Right in the middle of town.
you see what appears to be a beach with an ocean just past it.
There you go.
I walk.
Here we go.
Well, I'm gonna go through.
Bring.
This looks like the right place. Do I step out and go minute?
It looks like where you ran down the beach.
To the docks.
We're
There's the
back
docks.
we're back where we started.
This is it. This is the place.
Yeah, what am I looking for?
Okay? Now what?
I don't know. I'm waiting.
Well, we are looking for you miss as often as I do this time.
The other time I did the trash, just bounced it.
We're looking for this Tower of Learning. Is that correct? Is that where we need to go? Wizard, he reads a lot.
Yeah,
Always
we need to go to
forward
the-
books.
Who needs to read?
You don't need to read to track animals, do you?
No. One thing I need to read is the environment to read.
I can see why this is useful.
right?
It's not good against a stabbing attack, but other attacks are pretty good.
Excellent. What?
I just figured out why chainmail is so useful. Like,
Actually, stabbing infection can be. Oh, that got through.
well, it's better, but not like.
Well, yeah, it's better. Are you bleeding?
Mm. Well, that's because I'm not
Better.
gonna be stabbing myself like
Yeah.
full of force. That's a bad
I don't
idea.
know what to use.
Polymorph
mother. Why not?
Well, whatever's going on is going on. I'm just kind of,
Mass more.
I just have my sword out, kind of looking at it, just for fun.
What'd you say you're doing for fun?
I said while he's doing what he's doing, I'm just kind of looking at my sword.
That's a fine looking blade.
I agree.
I owned it first.
I don't even know what we use. Man. It's so long so we'll go through these damn things. What'd you do so wrong in this place that they don't like you that much?
No, apparently goblins are rivals here.
He told him they.
And also with the fact that goblins attacked recently doesn't seem very good.
That could be a problem, you know.
And he told him he was a spy. So.
Well, no, they like me. Those people like me.
That was the group of adventurers.
No, Bart. I didn't say I was a spy. I said that I was his eyes and ears.
So you told them
Or not, you just.
yours.
No, it's not saying you're a spy. It could be just stay together.
There you go. I just work for him.
In a disguise or something. What's that?
And besides, why would Bart need to spy on them?
You never know why I need to spy on something.
So I guess we could ask someone in town here.
Is
if
it
they
really
know
that bad if I'm
where this
killed?
Tower of Learning is. We're gonna go into town or just stay?
Yeah, we'll go into town.
Well, we're waiting for someone to disguise me.
I thought you had the ability to do that on your own.
No.
I can hide, but I can't disguise. It would take a while to get in
So
there.
Benny's like,
I don't
for
know
the
what
time
to do.
being.
Hey, Benny,
have
don't
a-
you have a potion you can change him with? Oh,
Not on me, but I do have an extra cloak that he can wear
Oh, I can do that.
just for the time being.
Hey, that works.
Yeah,
that
Pull it up and don't talk.
yeah, keep your ears covered.
Mhm.
I can work
That's what
on
they used to tell me in Paducah.
I can work on that though.
Just keep your ears covered on the spot. Where the sock at?
Okay. So he rummages around in his possessions and produces a thin, light, brown spun cloak that is too big for you.
It'll work. I'll put it on.
Okay.
And
Look like
like,
Yoda.
and I'll make an effort to cover my face.
He's gonna look like Yoda.
Here, let me ride on your back. I'm sure it'll look okay.
More like a Jawa. That's okay.
Good job with 2 feet.
Well, I'm green.
Ooh, Jimmy.
Jawa, what did you?
Okay.
So
So where do you guys go
I
now?
don't even know what to use, man. It's horrible.
Go into town and go to was it the mayor's office? I don't remember if that was the proper title, but to the leaders, the governing bodies.
There's the mayor's house that you've been to.
Yeah, I'll go there and I'll just head in if I'm allowed and wish to speak to the mayor. I'll ask him if
Okay. And who's with you? Anybody?
these guys can stay outside or they can accompany me.
I'm just following whoever.
I'm gonna stay outside with the,
I'm gonna ask him about the tower and see if
Okay.
we can figure out where it is.
I'll just keep him out here out of sight. I
All
don't mind.
right, so I go in alone.
Okay.
Greetings, good mayor.
Well, Brother Kel, isn't it great? I was hoping I would run into you.
Is that right?
Yes, you know,
Wow.
there's been a lot of strange goings on, and I noticed that you haven't really been hanging out with those Calvash and the others since you've come here.
Well, I did stay behind to help heal the injured. And of course, preaching the ways of Cahulin takes much of my time. I've returned to help decipher some of these strange goings on. I heard there was a dragon attack in the area, and through some friends of mine, we are searching for a place known as the Tower of Learning. Perhaps you've heard of this place. I was hoping you could point me in the right direction.
No, I've never heard of any Tower of Learning. The only tower that we have that anything even remotely close to a tower here is our temple to Procan, the sea god.
Fine place of worship, I'm sure, but it's not referred to as the Tower of Learning, you say.
No. What, this has something to do with the dragon attack? Celf had told me something about that, but
He's advanced illusion, didn't he?
not,
He's illusion. Didn't he?
I don't remember
Illusion.
anything about him mentioning anything
Illusion.
about a tower.
What's
Right.
what
About-
about religion?
He used
Uh,
illusion to change you, right?
Oh, I
Some of
just
the other
know
people that he had
Ew.
met while he was here. And
That's what I was able to learn when the swamp
Were
was
Calvash
cast.
and his friends able to rid you of the pirates?
it seems that way. I'm unclear.
I know that you cast
There
it
was
though.
one of them that
something.
wanted to
Like what else?
Whatever you wanna be.
use
Something tiny? I don't know.
an item that we have had in this town the whole time.
I don't care.
Are you
honestly.
familiar
As
with
long
the
as
Book
it-
of
As long
Doors
as
and all the
it's not
doors
something that people
that are
wanna
along
eat,
the
I
Cliff?
did
something
see some
something
of
that
those
people would like
doors.
to kill.
We chose at that time not to enter.
I could
any
go with
of them.
something that I could
Is
probably
there a-
fit into a pocket or something. I could
well,
hear
apparently
everything,
Calvash
gather
and the others have
information
done something there because
without being
one of their,
spotted.
he said one of their companions went in and died, and another one lost an arm,
Oh my.
and then there was a. He said there was a goblin attack just a couple days ago that they managed to fend off.
I've heard a bit of that.
So, but he never mentioned anything about the Tower of Learning.
These
New information.
this book of doors, does it tell you where these doors lead?
Oh yeah, there was
Yes.
the doors.
Could we perhaps look at this?
Well, Calvash has it.
And which way have they gone?
I don't know. He's decided to stay here in this town from now on and act as our reed.
Huh.
Can we
Well, that's good of him. So, but he's not here at the moment.
Not that I'm aware of. I don't know.
Where's he
He kind
staying?
of comes and goes. Well, for part of his salary, he's been given the use of the house directly behind mine.
Perhaps I could go there to gain some knowledge.
Certainly can.
Well, I appreciate your help. My friends and I are trying to get to the bottom of this dragon incident and any demonic goings on that may be afoot, and find out more about these goblins and where they've come from. So if we learn anything useful to you and your people, I'll certainly keep you informed.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Somebody asked me yesterday about your shop, and I said I didn't know anything about it. Do you think you'll be gone long?
I can probably go around with
My
this-
shop.
with this
Your
cloak
leatherworking
here.
shop?
It worked as long as I didn't talk to anyone.
Sorry, DM. I don't really have a shop.
I thought you told me that you were going to stay there and do the
Heal.
leatherworking thing.
No, heal people. Well, work on that would take some of my time. I didn't like open a shop or anything. I just was healing people and preaching about Cahulin. But if that's something that is viable, then okay. Then somebody else could maybe do the work there. But I didn't know. I had no plans on like having a residence or opening a store. So I bid you farewell, and I will certainly keep you informed if I find anything useful that you should be aware of.
Do you still have, by any chance, those texts in your phone?
Probably.
That might explain.
Oh, you finally found your World of Skell CD.
Yes.
Cobby, I regret to inform you that I will be stepping out of the game. I have enjoyed playing, but I'm cutting back some less fuel expense and all. Celf will choose to stay and go minute to heal, preach, and protect the people.
Okay.
But I'm sure he would have worked on his, he'd have done some leather working.
Yeah, I'm wondering how I came up with that.
Well, maybe it was just something that you decided. So hopefully there's an apprentice there who
He has
can
to
keep
make
things
money.
going while I go on my way.
He has to make money somehow.
Not really, no. I merely exist. I don't need coin. All right, so I'm going to step out, and hey, Kelvash apparently is taking up residence here, and his house is right around the back of this one, so let's go see if we can figure something out. He's in possession of a book that explains these portals, these
Book of
doors,
Doors?
these magic doors. Yes, the Book of Doors.
Don't know about it, but I've heard of it.
Well, he apparently Kelvash has it. Mayor's not sure if he's here at the moment, but we'll find out.
Another guy was wanting it. He was the guy who got that gem and had blood coming out of his nose.
He was trying to get the book from Kelvash.
He said he
Yeah.
felt a twinge, and that's why he was there. Like something happened that was not supposed to happen. He might be useful eventually.
So we walk around the block there to
I'm-
the back of the house,
Okay.
and
So do I follow? I'm guessing.
You tell me
yeah,
what
let's
you
go.
Sure,
let's
I'll follow.
We'll see what we can find out over here, and we'll knock on the door.
All right, there's no answer.
Okay, is the door locked? I try the handle.
It is not locked.
I go in.
Okay, so when you go in there, you see somebody sleeping on in a chair at a table. It's some man, thin with thin blonde hair.
Not one of the group
I
that I
think
remember.
I think
No.
that's the servant. Either that or it's someone else.
Excuse me. I pat him on his shoulder. Excuse me, friend.
He smells of liquor. And he's like, "Oh, what? What the hell are you?"
My name is Brother Celf. I'm a friend of Kelvash, master of this home.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Like, what time is it?
I don't know,
Oh, I'll see.
but I'm looking for Kelvash. Can you point me in his right direction?
I don't know where he is. He's off doing whatever the reed does. The last thing I was told, they were going to be back whenever and just make sure that the stable gets finished.
I
It
see.
was really useful.
I'm just gonna look around. My friends and I will be out of
Look
your
around.
Gonna look around, see if I can find any hint to their whereabouts, and so I can find Kelvash.
Well, he tells me everything. I'm his man. I mean, if he wouldn't tell me, he wouldn't find anything here. Besides, you can't just look around
Why is that?
because he didn't give you permission. That's why.
Kelvash is an old friend of mine in Bartalanthus.
Guy's like,
I realize you don't know us. I understand that.
he's like, who is there with you?
All of us.
And me.
Unless Benny and Lodi did not go in, they.
No, they did not. Definitely not.
Okay.
Who else?
I'm not gonna go.
Me.
I'm not gonna
So
go.
you went in?
Okay.
Well, I'm just kind of there.
All right, no.
Are you in the building or not?
I'm kind of standing outside.
So
That's
a
no. Okay, I guess it's just me standing.
Okay.
I am a friend of Kelvash and of his dwarven friend,
What was
whose
that?
name I can no longer remember.
Moji.
Moji.
Who are you talking to? No, you don't remember.
I can yell it inside, can't it?
No.
Are you listening at the door?
He was calling
No.
for Moji. He was like, Moji!
See, that's where I change the facts to make sure that your spirit voice doesn't give someone an unfair advantage.
Right.
Okay.
So there's no way now he will ever know.
And his dwarven friend, we're all acquaintances. We've traveled together. I just need to read his book. Perhaps he left it in his room.
He's like, I'm getting angry. You need to get out before I call the town guards.
Don't you know me, friend?
No,
I healed many after the pirate attack.
I don't know you. He says,
Well, the guards do know me. So if you feel you must call them, do so. I'm going to go see if I can find the book that I need to read.
so he runs out of the building.
Don't trip over my friends.
Does he find me?
He just runs out of the building. He's not looking for anybody in particular.
I'm just gonna keep sitting out there because if the town guard's coming, I don't think they'll take more kindly to me than a healer.
I go to the door and I tell these guys, he's running for the guards. He's asked me to leave and I'm going to look for this book.
All right.
The guards know me. I go back and I look in what I think is his room. Is it like the master suite in the room?
There's like one open room, and then there's one other room.
All right. I walk through, I look about.
Okay, you don't see anything readily apparent.
Nothing's laying around, no drawers to open.
There's
He would probably have the book with him. If they're trying to figure out what it's all about. This is going nowhere.
Right?
All right, so I come out.
Okay.
I don't see anything in there. He's probably got the book with him. Can you know Kilvash, can you locate him with your magic?
You could probably send
Maybe
him
I
I can probably send him a message.
I can perhaps pray on it. I guess for now, we should probably
I'll take
go
the
to
time.
the other side of town, so when the guard comes back, they think that guy's crazy.
Okay.
All right, I guess I'll just follow you.
Well, yeah, we need to get him as far away.
Yeah,
from town
so
as
we
possible.
walk away from the house.
Let's head down to the beach or whatever. We'll hang out down there for now. I'll
Okay.
send a sending to
So do you guys
Kilvash.
go north, south, east, or west? Because this house is kind of in the middle,
Well,
east.
let's head north toward the wall where the
So,
doors
yes,
are. So I
north
can
would be
show
where the
Brad
wall door
Fine.
is.
the thing.
Okay, so as you walk down through the city, you can see that it's your typical city.
The market?
Small houses. Apparently the market's not this way.
Oh,
But you noticed that there was
Do you
a
need something?
lot of construction
purchase
going
a nice
on
hat.
at the beginning of the city where you
Expensive hat.
entered, and that's where the market is.
Well,
So
we can
you've
go
already
that
passed
way.
the market.
Made of like maybe leather and silk.
They may have something of that nature.
It'll fit. Well, nuggets. Nuggets. We got an idea.
Okay. We'll turn our
Might take a little bit.
direction toward the market then.
So you're gonna go the other way. Okay, well that's great
We'll
because
go around the block, not back past the house, but circle around and then head toward the market.
you circle around towards the middle of the city or the opposite side.
We
Which
went
would be the
north,
east.
then we'll head east, and then we'll head south.
All right. So when you head east, you hear footfalls, like someone running maybe your way, or parallel, and then they like they're moving away, like they're going towards where the mayor or Calvash's house is.
Okay. Caden, would you hand me that stack of books there? I can't quite reach it. These.
Oh, those. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. And as we head toward the Spliffs Wonder Bubbles.
What?
That's funny name. That's all.
I can hear Isaiah's tablet from all the way up here. That is how stupidly loud it is.
All right, so you guys are kind of back in the. This is where people live. Not anywhere near any of the main thoroughfares, so there's no shops back here.
Yeah, we're heading south toward the market. Bart needs a hat.
Okay, now like I described, the southern part of the city is under reconstruction because that's the part that the tidal wave came in and knocked most of it down. So when you get down there and you see the market, it's not very organized.
Not what it was.
Nor does it have a lot of stuff.
Ah,
Okay.
well, this is it. So take a look around, see if you can find what you're looking for.
Probably not.
What are you looking for?
I'm just looking for a fine hat. One's gonna be a decent coin. Some made of leather and maybe like lined silk.
What about
Some
a
will fit
mask?
Muggleb's head.
You'd think you would make one a mask.
Let's see.
Sun stuff.
This calls for a percentage roll.
I'm just-
Well, you do not find a
Something I can doctor up, maybe?
a royal fuzzy super great hat, but you find one just less than that. So it's like
Maybe something I'd be able to cast a spell on me. Or maybe hold charges.
7, 9,
Because I plan on beefing it up a little bit with
within 2, 7,
other
5,
stuff.
3,
I don't
Solid hold is
2,
strong.
4, 7.
you find
0,
that's
7,
the
0.
nicest hat you can find for
7, 7.
5
Okay.
silver coins.
All right.
7, 70.
That's fair. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
For that. Now we can head up to the wall.
No.
Okay. So we head toward the wall, the cliff.
You take the main thoroughfare
Sure,
the same way you came in, which will take you right past the mayor's house.
that's fine.
No,
No,
let's avoid that area completely. Let's just go,
Okay.
let's skate around and get our asses over to the wall.
I didn't do
I
anything
don't
wrong.
know, but he's gonna be looking for you, and it's just a whole bunch of fucking answers
Okay.
we don't want to have. to
We'll
answer.
circle around. We'll avoid the main street and go through the
The
residential.
main
area.
thoroughfare goes straight back. It goes around the cathedral and the cemetery, like a big roundabout, and then it disperses into several smaller streets that housing dwellings. Okay, but you decide you're gonna avoid all that entirely and stick to
The
the.
residential streets.
And then eventually you make it to the back of the city, and as I described, it's a cliff face that goes all the way down to the ground, which has a bunch of, it's like rocky,
So you
because
guys
where
go,
rocks have fallen, kind of like where the highway is cut through these hills here. You got the cliff face, and then there's rocks that fall down every so often.
so you guys gonna go down there?
This cliff has, however, lots of growth that's happened in it as it's very old. So there's trees coming out and vines and all kinds of stuff, and there's like birds that can fly around, and who knows what else is up there. But as you approach, and it's just past the gate, if you're looking at the city, it would be the gate from the road that's coming in from the east and comes down, and there's a gate there. So just past there is where that cliff comes to. And then as you walk back there, all of the elves can roll their D6s to, because just merely passing by,
1.
3.
you would detect. What does it say on your sheet? for
Wait a minute, I've
detecting
got-
secret doors.
I've got different from my thieving skills.
No, it's a racial ability.
Right, I know, but
There's no thieving skill for detecting secret doors.
There isn't?
Nope.
Merely
Damn.
passing within
I
10
have a
feet
feeling.
allows them to roll a 1 in 6 chance to notice it. If actively searching, they improve to 2
Okay,
in
so
6.
1 in 6. So
I got 1.
okay, so you see, oh yeah, there's a door right there, for sure.
So you guys gonna go down there?
Down where?
Down
Uh-huh.
to the door.
That's where we're at. Here we are. These are the doors.
So some woman is in the back of her house, and she's
That was good fun.
she's tending to her small pen area where there's like a goat and a couple pigs, and she's like,
Someone shot.
"Oh great, more strangers at the wall."
You can't shoot.
More strangers at the wall. How many strangers have been at the wall, man?
Lots lately.
Calvash.
And as you start to look around, all of you roll level checks.
We're surrounded.
7 on a D30.
Is that successful?
Yes.
Mine is.
Okay, so those of you that were successful, you notice all the blood stains all over.
Oh my. Look at
What?
this. There's blood.
There's been a recent something happened here. There's blood all up and down this back
Were
area.
there goblins in this area?
You should ask the questions.
It's dry. It's dry blood. It's not fresh.
Did you notice any ruckus
you
back
could
here or anything?
inspect
Any kind of
and
fighting or
track.
noise?
A couple days ago, that was a huge fight. Goblins came out of nowhere and attacked, and if it wasn't for the Reeve and his friends, we'd probably all been dead.
Strange times, man.
Where did the Reeve and his group head after the fight?
Oh, who knows? After they killed the pig.
Oh,
Oh, I remember that.
Sorry to hear about your pigment.
Oh, it was good eating.
You're always looking up.
Just
Any spam?
she
Leftover ham.
scrunches her face up and goes inside, and you hear the door slam.
you were supposed to get information.
Oh yeah, there's a fight here. Goblins. Let's go through these doors.
Leo, you see anything? Tracks in the blood leading anywhere?
I'm gonna use my tracker to see if I can find anything, like if I can see where they went or any footprints or something.
Okay, roll.
Each one.
Yep.
I have to roll.
Did you get anything
low.
out?
Yes.
Yeah, that's him.
That's funny.
He can
I rolled
break
a
it.
20.
What?
With the
So
blood,
you're
is that
not
goblin blood?
sure where anyone came from.
I was
or
here.
where
I
they were
can
going.
tell it's goblin blood.
You don't pick up the tracks.
As you can see here, there is plenty of less white blood cells than normal.
Is it
So Benny's like,
$3, buddy? Benny.
goblins, huh? And he turns to you and he's like,
Don't blame me.
Now, Pareko
He was only
suggested
born one.
that we go to where he's from and start there. Maybe we could get a better start. Apparently, we're not finding anything.
Is one
here
door
that's gonna
bloodier than the other?
Send us in the right direction.
Yeah.
Maybe Pareko's wiser than he appears.
Is there one door bloodier than the other?
you mean one door.
We go looking for secret doors along where the blood trail is. Is one door bloodier than the other?
You're going to start walking down.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So you notice your
How
elven abilities to detect secret doors. You detect lots and lots of secret doors, but there's no. After you go about 100 feet, there's no more dried blood on the ground or on the rocks. So whatever happened in this place.
Right, but is any one of the doors have more blood like somebody went through that
None of
door?
the doors that you have passed have had blood on them. It's all been on the ground.
Okay, any prints coming in or out of underneath one of the doors?
Do you have tracking?
Leo didn't find any.
No, but if I have better luck finding doors. then-
You can do an untrained tracking check if you'd like. Roll a 30 and tell me what your wisdom is.
Wisdom's a 10.
Okay, so
Nope.
you need a 1. Okay, no, so you're unable to pick up any sort of facts.
Okay.
All I know is that the blood in the area that I described is all on the ground, and there's none on the walls, and sure there's footprints maybe in this dirt rocky area, but you can't tell which direction they went or came from.
I was just looking for one lucky print half out of the door.
You did not find
I know,
one.
cool.
Some of the doors are up on the wall, not all of them are set on the ground.
Well, that's awesome. You said there was no blood on the wall?
But I'm making sure you understand.
It
that
came
there's
out of a hole.
lots of these doors.
It came out of a
supposedly.
hole in the wall.
Where at?
I say we go
I
in.
can't really remember though. I just remember
We came in through a portal.
hole in the wall, but we couldn't see a portal. Oh, I know we could be waiting there,
It was one of the doors.
It
Then.
is true.
Most likely.
but probably one.
So I guess we can narrow it down that they did come out one of the doors.
In this area.
And last I heard that they were going to go and set a trap for some dwarven armored cart carrying something important. That's where Kalbash and crew went.
Now we're shedding some light on things.
Dang, he didn't come up with this much information the first time I talked to him.
Well, he's slow to remember, I suppose.
Tell him back to me.
Things like, wish I could invent a potion to make you smarter. But
Here, well spoken, Bruce.
no such luck, dude.
Okay. Well, what do you think, folks? What do you think? Should we set out on the trail and maybe up on the road? Leo be more likely to find tracks of the group or the cart or
Well,
the
the, see,
goblins.
the cart was using the portals, apparently. But they don't know how.
So do you know where Kavash went?
I know. But I know they were going to find out which portals it was using, and they were going to set a trap.
Now you saw Urgel Zamzix go into a portal. Where was that?
No, you didn't see Ergo Zamzix going portal.
Oh, right.
You saw the dragon.
I saw the dragon fly overhead, but I was climbing down a wall. Well, I guess Urgel Zamzix went into the portal.
Oh,
However, we'll need to find. I forgot his name again. That mage guy.
That mage guy.
the one whose eyes were bleeding.
Yeah. We'll need to find him because he saw which portal it would have gone through.
Well, do you know where he is?
He's
You know who he
finding.
is.
He's following Calvash, attempting to get the Book of Doors.
Let's
So I guess if we find
let's
them,
head up the trail, or we can start fresh by going to where he's from and follow, find a different lead.
Sure. I guess we portal up and go to your place. You gotta get there?
don't remember.
Bad memories.
All right, let's head up
PTSD, I
the
don't wanna
trail
go
then.
back.
Up
You know
the
what?
cliff.
I wasn't there for long.
Let's head up the trail
I got
to
taken
the top
as a
of
young
the cliff
You know where
and
you're
look
from.
around.
Yeah, but I don't remember how to get there.
Does it matter? As
No,
long
you
as you
gotta
know
open
where it
portal.
is. That's
Am I able to leave?
I was trying to say. All I could do is say,
Would
in a
I
portal home.
To
There's no place like home.
be-
There's no place like home.
to the Blitzkrieg?
These got 3D
Camp?
slippers, you don't even know
I could
these.
try that. We could just try the Blitzkrieg camp.
put us into the middle of a goblin camp.
I don't know.
We may have to slaughter your brethren.
Oh, God, don't. No.
No. All right, maybe.
then he's like,
You're like throwing
what
a.
about
you're like-
if you said, what did you just say? Take us to, what did you say before? Something about the desert? You said take us to the,
Side of
just
the
outside
desert.
the desert?
So yeah, we could go 100 feet out of the Blitz.
So why don't you say take us just outside the Blitzkrieg
They'll probably have like
kingdom or whatever,
they'll make-
whatever you guys live in.
Make a portal
A
of
shithole.
it's a camp, I think.
Make a portal a safe
What is
distance
that,
away
sewer
from the camp so we can
swallow?
sneak
And what's
further
a safe
towards it.
distance?
I got 100 feet away. 100
Is it a
feet.
smaller?
Then he's like, I'm no mage, but I don't think you can just say a safe distance. You need to be specific. I know you do when you make potions. Bart, do you have to be specific when you cast a spell? So if they're gonna
100 feet.
do that, they need to be specific.
100 feet? Really? That just gives us 100 feet to get a cat spell off as they come running towards us.
Say 300 yards.
Sounds good.
Let's give ourselves some distance so you have time to go and converse
Well-
before we're brought into the subject.
Or
This is going to be like us bringing you into our society, only ass backwards. You're bringing us into your back
You
ass
guys
with
are going to want to
bullshit.
kill us.
how's this gonna work? Well, I not who
I
knows.
hope
If
you
they,
can baffle them with bullshit.
I hope they remember. I hope they don't remember me.
Even if we make a portal 900, well,
Wow.
900 yards away from the camp, how are we going to know which direction the camp is in?
We can just look
Then
around.
he's like, that's what scouts are for, man.
There
Aren't
you
you a
go.
scout?
Well, wait a minute.
Well, if they
Gotta
see
draw
Hitler,
foreign on-
then they're gonna go and kill him on sight with their
If we
goblin
make the-
shankers.
If we make the portal, we could send Muggleb to find the
Oh,
camp.
shit.
Because then if they see
It's
him,
one
they
thing.
won't attack on sight.
Well, not on sight, they'll probably look at me for a little bit and maybe think I'm from a hostile tribe or something. Or they'll go and ask me about it first. Remember me, try and kill me.
Well, we got to do something. We're pulling up nothing
I
here.
say we
I think
circle the wagons there, Pilgrim, and say we go on next time.
our best bet would have to be to go up to the camp.
Our best bet is you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We're taking all our money on young and
On the goblin.
He's
How
sounds
much
like
money
he's
you
done
got?
some heroic deeds.
he does good things now and again.
This is
You
now.
gotta lead him
Hopefully
on.
he'll do it again.
We're just
Then-
hoping he
then-
doesn't drop
Then he
drop
looks at,
trip and fall on a sword on the way.
Would that be bad?
Then he says,
A rule of one. Oh, a rule of one. Oh, 20.
if you
Not funny, I've done it.
No.
I might have something that he could use.
What?
What do you think about drinking a potion that'll make you like
Disguised?
more
Persuasive?
less like you, I guess.
Persuasive?
Oh my
Like
God.
more likable.
Charismatic?
Although it might work in reverse. I don't know.
Give him a potion to make him even less like.
You gotta make it more stinky
Well, know
and
this.
smelly.
One
and
thing I
less
know about
sort of
goblins is
problem.
that they like grog, I guess you'd say, which is pretty much a terrible version of mead.
They also like to eat their young. And
Yeah, that's what happened to
That's
my.
what we've heard.
That's what happened to my brother.
if they're not deformed or crippled, they eat their young.
What else can you tell us about Goblin Society?
They love money.
Like who's in charge?
Oh,
Nobody's in charge.
just the
Just-
biggest and strongest makes them
Cheap.
Not you.
chieftain.
That's why he's.
So
I'm the tallest of these guys.
Maybe, what if you had a potion that made you bigger and stronger?
Well, then I'd have to go and challenge the chieftain,
Well,
and that,
Well,
and, I
then
don't-
we.
and then I would rule all the goblins.
okay.
That's brilliant.
But
Then he's
I
a
don't. I
smart
still don't
goblin.
know how they would feel about it. Well,
It doesn't matter how they feel about it. You know.
about you.
How often does the biggest and the strongest get his ass kicked and killed by the next biggest and strongest? Like, are you
Every
going to
couple
be in
weeks.
danger right away? I hope. I mean,
Oh,
Only way to reverse
Well,
his whole self.
it's different every so often. Then the goblin will come up and try and kill the other one. However, if I can hold my own,
so
or-
do you want to be big and strong and fight somebody, or do you want to be more likable?
well, if we could get a goblin army on our side,
Come
that would
on,
be
use your
fun.
goblin head. You
That
want
would
bigger,
be
stronger.
fun.
If he's bigger and stronger and like takes over as the leader, then he could probably persuade the rest of them to let us in.
I'll say you're
What we
slaves
need to
because
do is find out
Oh, boy.
why the goblins are working with whoever put them through the portal.
you know what? I'm gonna have to make sure because even if I say you're my friends, then they'll probably just kick me out anyway because they'll think I'm a conspirator.
Just I
I believe. That I believe.
So,
I would have said that about you.
We need to find
No,
out.
I
have
don't
to
think
look at it.
they'll think like we do.
No, they don't.
We need
Slaves?
to find out why the goblins were working with
Wait.
whoever they were working with to attack the
I'm
world.
teasing.
I could say slaves.
Huh?
Not
We're
permanently.
tra-
Not permanent.
We're not traveling with a goblin horde. No, not happening.
We just need to find out. We
I'll
don't need to
travel.
beat their ass. We don't need to.
Right.
Kill them all.
We just need to find out who sent them to go minute and why.
All
Is that
right.
something you can do?
Yeah.
How many times have you dropped that?
Too many.
So, do you want a potion at all?
Sure, I'll take that potion.
Which one?
One that'll make me stronger.
All right.
They won't.
Oh, mighty Cahulan, bless me with your healing and get rid of this headache. I can't ask Cure Serious on myself.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Quit trying to kill the kid.
And your serious is 2d8 plus 1, if I remember correctly.
2d8 plus. Let's go.
Think about your society and do the opposite. That's how this is gonna work.
16.
That's how this is gonna work.
Damn, that's a good roll.
Yeah, 7 and an 8. That's pretty good. That was almost max. One more.
Are
Okay.
you cold?
No, I'm stretching my legs.
Oh. You're like,
And I'm just trying to figure out how to get it.
So, yeah, who has the
Hey! No.
what?
he just felt like saying, hey.
I thought it was going to put me to 37.
I was sitting there,
But
I
it
know
actually-
what that is. That's
it
a
actually-
37 call.
Yeah, that actually puts me to 47. which is
Like
more than
SpongeBob.
so.
No, that's the victory screech. That's what we'll do whenever I take over. I'll just be like, victory screech! Woo!
And then that flaming arrow hit you in the mouth. Ray Liotta.
SpongeBob.
No, banana, and there'll be
Remember?
then there'll be 3 goblins will be
What
like,
was the name of that-
yeah.
what was the name of that movie? Something about an island.
Yeah, The Island. With
Yeah!
That's exactly what happened.
Ray Liotta.
That was great.
I did it!
Daryl was like, watch this part coming up.
I was like, yeah, that was cool. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
That's you. That's why the leader will be
Sponge Gloosh.
I know, I can't
The
remember his name.
strong. The strong. Sponge Gloosh the mighty.
No, it'd be like well done crab leg.
I like the octopus guy.
Squidward.
Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. That's whose voice.
And by the way, he's a squid.
He's the leader of the goblins right now. I remember you, SpongeBob.
Yeah.
We had a guy I nicknamed SpongeBob Squirt Pants.
No,
No, Fudge Bob, I called him. Hey, Fudge Bob. He called in because he had diarrhea. I'm not going to be in today.
There you go.
I have diarrhea. All right, Fudge Bob.
You don't ever admit that unless somebody
You just say, I don't feel good.
unless you think they're gonna say, well, we really need you. Then you say, I have explosive diarrhea.
Ew.
Oh,
And none of my pants are clean.
yeah. And
I smell like goblin.
okay, so he gives you a potion.
Well, I guess I'll drink it.
I hope it lasts long enough.
Well,
to
wait,
get
hang on. How long does it last?
It lasts.
Maybe we should get there first before you drink that. Because
You-
what if the portal sends us to the middle of the desert?
Alright.
Lodi just shakes, nods his head in agreement.
But still, how long does it last?
It lasts a full day.
Will be useful. Alright. Well, let's go.
Well, where are you going? 300 yards away.
Is that good?
That sounds like a good number to me.
Alright. By Paraco's will.
Sorry, by Frank as well.
Well, this portal shall open
to
300
300 yards
yards
away from the
from
Blitzkrieg
Blitzkrieg
Goblin
camp.
camp.
All right, and the portal opens.
Let's
The only
go.
thing you see through the portal is forest.
And I tell him Muggleb to go in first.
Alright. Alright, I'm
Alright.
going.
I go through.
And then the arrow!
I will go through.
And everybody goes through.
And do we have to close these portals, or do they do it on their own? Once we go through them, do they close, or do they just shimmer there?
Shh. You do have to close them, but it's just a simple, you put the swords down.
Okay.
Plot convenience.
Sheath the swords and
Yeah.
it's gone. Very good.
All right. So now you're in the middle of a forest. And
Now it's up to you two.
densely.
Make yourself a camp and don't get spotted, I guess. Is what you're-
Jeez, thanks. I'm glad he told us that. I never got that. I'd have been wandering around here in circles for hours and hours and hours. The gun store comes.
When are they gonna come back?
Sorry.
It's up to
I like
you
the fact
guys.
this ancient elven prince is making fun of this smelly grumpkin. That's great.
It's up to you
No
two
wonder
to
his
figure
king
out which
hates
way
him.
we need to go.
Not like you don't earn all of it. That's
Jeez,
Well, I guess
well, I'm gonna start looking for the
I
camp.
say I'll start walking north. Muggleb, you go west, and if we find something, we'll come back and tell others.
We'll meet it here in an hour.
If we don't find
all right.
anything,
I guess
then
we
we'll try again.
pick a figure to
Well-
represent yourself. Muggleb's figure is already out there.
Use your
I figure what we'll do.
knees.
No,
Oh,
leave it alone.
dang it.
I throw down Bart secure shelter. Piss off. You got knocked 3 times. I'm gonna tell you go away.
What? I don't get
I need to
He's
set up.
telling you.
I need to set up inside and start doing purification processes and shit with this fucking hand.
What you making?
I want to make my little fucking head a fucking conceal self, change self. I think I can do it pretty quick.
This is
Man.
Archer, so
That's
So
me.
you're making
That
a-
for right now.
That's Muggleb. That's a goblin.
It's gonna be
Stop
like a
that.
basic
Well, I don't-
on-off item. It's not
Nothing you
really
can,
worth much, so.
Camp.
Yeah, and secure shelter, it's
Bart,
like
do
a
me-
stone
Bart,
hut with.
Bart, do me a
fire
favor.
hearth.
Move over here to this corner. Sorry, please.
I think my figure must be in the cabinet.
My glass.
Cause I'm gonna have to use permanency.
I
I'm
need my glasses.
gonna have to cast. Change self spell on it, and then I'm gonna have to flip jab it home. Use fabricate to make like the silver and gold headband to go around it.
Alright, let's.
Increase the value. You're a shit kid.
I'm a leather, I have leather working, Bart. If you need any leather work, I can help.
Well, cool. Well, help me make this hat go from like a fine hat to like a.
Okay.
I'm gonna make like a gold and silver like braided hat band,
Cool.
and then like a peacock one.
I can
For the
stitch that
light
into place
changing.
for you.
Change the foot.
Bart's in there somewhere.
Why? He's the only one with a striped head. He is. It might be. It's just
I thought Kyle Lance was already there.
But he said he couldn't find his figure, so.
Has a lot of figures in it. It looks. This is. You just need like a slow sweep and make them all animated so that way it'll look like a big battle.
Okay, so we got Muggleb.
That would be awesome.
Why don't we use,
one of these out on the table.
Yeah.
Really?
And I actually had quite a few of them out.
That big
One
guy
time.
there is a demon.
Right.
Remember
That's
him?
what the fuck. We're on tunic. And you got black and white hair.
And you had big rock monster. See, Ergo Zamzik.
That's rock lobster, stop it.
Yeah.
Ergo Zamzik.
Ergo
No defiling the rock lobster.
Very nice.
Hey, I'm right up front.
You want some change there?
Spare
From your hand to
change.
mine.
Spare change.
Found him?
Oh,
Good.
yeah, I think mine's had to be right close to.
I think I saw.
It was Cobb's man put me all the way in the back.
You might be. I know that you shouldn't be in either of these two shelves here, so it's this one.
Oh,
Or
Yeah,
this
put me in the
one.
monster
This should be all monsters.
Excuse me.
Really?
oh, you guys go.
Hmm?
You guys gonna go?
No, I'm cold. I'm putting my jacket on.
I've been cold for the last 10 years.
That's how the mole man lives.
Did you get a pick yet?
We're here.
Beat him down. The last century.
The world's most skilled juggler.
We must have left your G30 at the house. So you
Yeah.
had like a blue one, I think.
The world's best.
Probably there.
Oh, that's
There he is.
Skunkhead.
Okay, there's Bart.
She said, oh, 30, I've seen
Isn't
it.
that one?
And so I still need Benny and,
Loading.
Okay. It might be in the orange dice bag.
Benny is the guy.
I guess the sun went down.
Where?
Something. Or the
Alright,
AC
so
kicked
let's
off.
go. Benny's a little
437.
chunky. Let's go Benny.
Why do you have ninjas?
Because it's ninjas.
And Lodi just has a sword, and we'll go with this guy.
You don't know yet, the ninjas.
Alright,
Right.
there's Benny and
You
Lodi.
can't see them.
Cool.
They're ninjas.
Both-
The
both
secret society,
big.
you can't see them.
Okay,
In case you forget.
So, you make the secure shelter.
I need to keep.
You,
The name of the dwarf. It says Moju.
Very good.
so, who goes, you told him to go,
I said I'm going north, and I told him to go south.
how do you know which way is south, Muggleb?
It's
Opposite
down. It always
of
feels down.
Him?
I'm just saying, which way do you go? How do you know which way is south?
I don't have a
It
compass,
always feels
do I?
down.
Which way is the sun going?
Sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
Does he know that?
He's telling me.
I don't know.
Well,
Just point
He just
somewhere.
told you.
yeah, he's told you.
Okay, and
the
then
sun
so what's
rises in the east and
Celf
sets in the
doing then?
I'm going to help Bart with
Oh,
this hat. I'm gonna get out my
I thought you said
leatherworking
south though. You
tools.
just said south.
We're
Yes,
waiting.
going.
We're counting on these guys. He's a tracker. He knows the area somewhat, we think. So
All right.
you guys got to
You
find
feel
out
like-
which way we need to go.
You can roll me a
Come
30.
back
Let's
and
see
tell
if you recognize any of the
Set
shit.
these rims in the hat.
I
I'll show you what the-
I've
I'll
got
show you
it.
what the setting. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm
I want to
carving
witness your roll from now. I don't trust you.
Both of us.
24.
That was something.
You gotta like clean it.
All right.
No.
So,
I've got a whole kit, a leatherworking kit.
Right, I'm just saying we gotta make it as clean, as pristine as possible.
It's very
I
pretty.
need to roll that. Okay.
It's too bad we're wasting some.
I still have this stone. It's an eternal light, continual light stone. You gave me this years ago.
Glad to see you haven't lost it.
Nope. It's coming in quite handy. I'm working on a
Do you
headlamp.
happen to know off the top of your head
That
how
brought
big
say,
that shelter
give me
is?
like,
You happen to know off the top of your head how big that shelter is? would you?
it's so many, by so many.
I just want to
Level.
draw it out.
And those
That's all.
night.
Depends. Are you guys planning on
It depends.
booking out of here at 5?
Yeah, I need to book.
Okay, well then you don't need to do that. We'll just say this is where the shelter is for now.
the
all I wanted to say.
California cancer.
So,
Disco cancer.
Oh.
Oh, in
He
California.
just got engulfed by the disc of cancer.
In California. Only.
No, these materials have been known to cause.
so
a disc
Muggleb
known to cause cancer.
goes this way.
Only in the station.
And Leo goes that way. Meanwhile, leaves. And Benny will be inside, and Bart will be inside.
It is range 20 yards. Let's see, area of effect 30 square feet per level. So it is a fucking mansion.
Oh man,
Up to level 10 levels. I think.
you can make it smaller if you wish. couldn't you?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We don't want to draw any attention
30 square feet.
per level.
That's 30 by 30. No, 30 square feet would be 15 by 15.
Right.
No, 10 by 30. 10 by
10 by 3 or
Yeah. Help us out, math whiz.
9 by 4, 9 by 3,
Well,
8 by 4.
It'd be the
I'll make it
square-
big enough
square
for
feet. It'd be the
comfortable,
square
not
root of
standing on
30
top of
by
each
the
other
square root of
and-
30.
Can't smell Muggleb. He's got his own room. Oh. Well, that's right. He's doing his own thing.
6 by 5 is 30 square feet.
thank you.
So,
And
How
I'm gonna
big do
just
you wanna
do a
make
double. Do 60 square. Should be more than enough, shouldn't it?
Plenty of room.
120? Yeah, 120. I have plenty of room. Yeah, that's awesome.
okay.
It's got a heart
Yeah.
on one side.
And there's trees growing through it.
What are you kidding me? It's a fucking treehouse.
So what does
Pete
this,
Nelson gave me the spell.
what does this place have in it? Anything?
It's got a hearth, and it's got table, chairs, just rudimentary shit, couple bunks.
But it's all one room?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It'd be almost 5.5 feet.
The fire spreads and burns it all down.
Hmm?
The fire from the hearth
Okay,
spreads and
so-
burns it all down.
Magical.
Leo, go ahead and roll your tracking.
It's
Oh,
a secure shelter.
it's still burning.
I didn't need to burn it down.
Roll the
Okay,
13.
It will
That's
seal
successful.
down.
Okay, you see tracks here, but
We'll spend a few days.
you don't know. You know something has passed by here within the past week. Probably goblin tracks, but I mean,
Might be some venison pieces.
and it looks like they're going east to west where you found them.
Hunt young Hiawatha.
Yes, you should hunt while you're out.
Estimated at 25.
Considering we didn't bring no provisions, we just started off on this just all willy-nilly what we had on our baskets.
I will
So we like to
follow
do
the
things.
tracks to where they are coming from.
Ah, we'll keep it away.
Where they're coming from?
Rangers and monks.
Okay, that would be north, south, west.
Muggleb.
And while I'm out, I will
Stop there. It's a nice traveling place. No.
Meanwhile, Muggleb walks out.
Portal this, portal that.
And you continue to walk south. You don't have any tracking, nor do you have any type of other thing, I guess, that would help you. So you just kind of are walking around in the woods.
You guys
We're going
have any
300
idea
feet
how
because
these
that's how
portals may
long-
corrupt your soul?
I'm going 300
How do
yards.
you know how far to walk?
And they are using,
Can I tell?
well, they're
How
not
could you
demonic
tell?
weapons, but they're
I don't think
They
I
were
could tell how far
weapons
300.
used in, how do you say?
What was it, 300
yards,
feet?
yards.
I don't think I would be that close if I walked 300 yards in the woods. I don't know how far I would have actually gone.
Mm.
So
And we're how far?
You can-
300
you can-
yards?
300 yards.
you can roll a 30 and do a
They're
non-proficient
definitely
orienteering check. That would
Definitely
be
gonna
okay.
notice it.
You roll, yeah. So you just go until you're like, I don't have any idea how
They'll
far
come to
away I
us.
am.
Well,
This time
I'm
went
just gonna, I guess,
Oh,
go for about an hour.
Hey, we're
And
not
then
from
I'll
around
come
here, eh?
back.
Canadian, yeah.
That's a good plan.
We'll build a fucking log cabin
If I see
anyway.
anything.
Just give it 5 minutes, 2 axes, we got done. Gotta go Canadian. Gotta have a hockey rink and a cabin building. 3 days.
I'm not lost. I can just go back the same way, and then I'll,
No, what do you have that's going to get you back to the same place?
I walk back the exact same way. I'm not deterring off of a path.
Have you ever walked
What's
in
that
the
all?
woods? I'm guessing you haven't,
Yeah, I walked.
especially woods that you don't remember. How would you know? The only thing you know is
Wandering lost in
maybe
woods.
where the sun is, so you're kind of going in a general direction.
Crickets sound different.
Well, I guess.
Mississippi crickets. I hate that one.
Checking for getting lost should only be made when the players are not following a clear road, river, or trail. Checks should be made when following a little-used trail or when a river empties into a swamp, estuary, or
It's like
delta.
game trail.
Checks should also be made when moving cross-country without the aid of a trail, river, or road.
Sword shields.
Wait a minute. I have pieces of
I
apple,
can
right?
try to.
Yeah, I do. I'm
communicate
gonna
with
leave
an
pieces
animal
of apple as
in the
I'm
woods here.
moving handsome
A
stuff.
simple creature that might.
Roll percentile.
We're not even around him.
And what am I looking for?
No, I'm
Well, you want to get high in this
Animal.
case.
Okay, bird or a
What'd you get?
frog
Oh,
or a
for us to
lizard.
figure out where they're at, or-
Okay.
I can say, hey, where's the goblin?
You're lost.
Oh,
Where do they stay?
All right, so you
So
follow
this is
those tracks
good.
for a while, and then
Right.
you come across some more
Exactly.
tracks
Hey,
that
what's
go
this over there? I can try.
different directions
Oh, cool.
from a
Can you
little like a
animal?
central open
Speak
spot.
with him.
It's small, but you
Well,
can
I'll
tell
wait a
it's kind
minute
of a
until
spot.
we
Maybe
figure
it's
out
a
what they're
checkpoint
doing.
sometime.
See if anything.
Squirrel.
Right.
Is it getting darker at this time? Like, is it more in the
It's the middle of the day.
middle of the day? Okay. I'll
No, that's a foul.
head back and then follow the
Someone
track
tracked
to
the
the other
house
turn.
turning to stone.
Okay.
See where they lead.
And
See where they
you kind of
lead.
get the same. You follow and you follow, and they kind of start winding around to the south until you come to another like small open spot where maybe it's a checkpoint, but there's a lot of tracks there, and then they go off again in different directions. They keep going south. They go west. They go east. So they go like 4 different ways there. And unfortunately, the goblins weren't smart enough, like some of the Native American tribes, where they would bend trees when they were little, and then as they've gotten older, they've stayed bent. They use those for trail markers. I've seen that. That's fucking.
It's because they spend most of their
Smart.
time underground
Yes, it
like
is.
dwarves.
Definitely.
So the goblins aren't that smart. So
So
the trail markers here are like just tamped down areas of where you can tell that they've been.
Deer laying down here. There ain't no goblins around here.
So where do you go now?
I guess I'll continue following them south.
Okay.
I just want to see if I can find any hint of where their camp is.
Okay, so you follow it south some more.
Ambush.
Roll me a d12.
Why am I like predicting?
One.
Yeah!
Way to go, Bruce, man. That's why we bring him along.
All right. So,
So you had whack really
roll a d10. Here's where you don't want to roll a 1. You can help.
What is Bart calling?
Okay.
In the woods?
There is no surprise when this encounter happens.
So my city guys goes out in the woods.
You're in thick forest, like I
and on
described.
healing.
So
He's traveling by himself
sure is.
in non-metallic armor.
Hello.
So you, with your racial ability, look at your racial abilities on your sheet, just so you're aware.
They're as quiet as a leaf in the wind.
When the elf is alone is not wearing metal armor, he gains a bonus to surprise opponents. The opponent starts with a -4 penalty, a -2 if the elf has to open the door.
Yo, surprise. It's not real.
Okay.
Surprise!
About let's see. We roll this.
But they feel violated.
Yeah.
Wow. So through the forest,
That's why OJ got on.
you can tell that there's some
Surprise.
movement,
Yeah.
and it's 17 squares away,
Pizza, pizza.
which means
There it is.
Yeah.
That's the movement.
No, the movement comes later.
Domino's.
Wait,
Oh.
what? You guys ordered pizza?
oh, okay, hold on.
Ordered pizza.
Hang on, yourself. It's
Somebody
freezing
else.
outside.
Oh.
Try not to let the pizza get cold.
You order pizza?
Pizza.
You order pizza?
That's not pizza. I miss delivery work. That's not pizza today.
You did that for
Do I?
quite a while, didn't you?
Mhm.
That's probably why I want to put that up there.
Yeah.
Just put a nail there.
I can already see this coming a mile away. Somebody's gonna walk.
Yeah, it was all the way out over here. I was like,
Mark
you
yourself.
go. That's
Sit
it.
down. Watch the wire there. I will.
What movie are you watching?
South Park.
Okay.
It's not a movie.
So,
It's a series.
17 squares, and these are melee squares. So, as far as missile range goes, you take that and divide it by 3. And
Somebody's
come
evil
up
spirit.
with 6 missile squares away. But this is a thick forest, which means there's a cover involved, and you can still shoot, but you might hit. You know, if you ever tried to shoot an arrow through a forest, shoot
Yeah.
it gets in
Yeah,
the
it
way.
depends on the tip.
Hit a little twig.
So what did I do with?
What are you doing? You took it with you, there, Sparky.
Okay, so 2 goblins,
Once again.
17 squares. So you're going south. So we'll say you're.
Do they see
this way.
Watch the wire.
I would.
Oops, that's
Okay.
another test.
We'll always
I
watch
should
the wire.
have just laughed.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Okay.
There's no reason.
So right there.
It just stands.
Okay. And they're walking up the trail. You are not surprised by them. And what is it about you moving?
If I'm alone and not wearing metal armor, I gain a bonus to surprise opponents. They suffer a -4 penalty
-4.
and a -2 if I have to open it.
Okay. So yes. So they're unaware of where you are at this time.
I
So
will stay hidden and watch where they're
They're busy. Arguing against
until they get a
themselves.
little.
Told you it's small enough.
well, it appears with them walking up this trail that eventually they're going to run right into you. So where do you go?
Well, there's trees around me, so I'll kind of move slowly off to the left and try to hide behind a tree.
Okay.
Just watch them.
So they will proceed to walk,
Not Ed.
and you will have to tell me if and when you wish to do anything. So they will keep going.
It's
Until
just like giving the house elf claws.
so.
Kinda.
Say this is the trail and they're walking this way. I move off to the side pine tree until they get to like where if I'm watching them, they get to about like right
Who
across
is
from
it?
me. Then that's when I'll
Your mother.
No one here but us chickens.
I'll attack.
You're gonna go ahead and attack them, and
Well, my plan is that I'm going to attack one and then try to like capture the other. I'm not going to try to capture 2 goblins. It'd be easier to kill one and try to kill one.
Man, if only we had Gil here in his long rope.
okay. So they get wherever you want them to be, basically. So move instead of moving those figures up, move your figure down.
Okay, so if I was about here in the trail and I move over, I wait until they're about like there.
Okay. So you're at short range, obviously. If you wish to do something.
I will.
They have 3 health.
I'll jump out and attack them with my sword.
Okay.
Surprise!
Surprise! Happy birthday!
All right, so you get 1 free round of attacks. So I'm assuming you attack once per round with your sword.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
rolled a 20. I don't know if that really does.
You rolled a natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay, roll it again.
And you get +1 because you're sword fighter. 6.
Okay, so it's just normal chances. Roll damage.
Right. Short sword is 1d6. 6.
All right, you slay that one. Knock the whichever one you wanted to hit down.
This one's. And then
The other one's like,
the other one, I'll just try to like tackle him. to the
Wrestle?
ground.
okay, and you're going to.
You want to do some duels?
So you're going to try a wrestling attack,
Yes.
and he is going to do what he's going to do when it's his turn. So roll initiative. Beat a 7.
1.
Okay, your side is sped up.
We're not supposed to be murdering and everyone. I'm not there. Not there.
Okay, I don't think you're wearing what kind of armor?
Leather.
2d6 plus 2.
And there's no modifier for wearing leather. You are going to make an attack roll versus armor class 10. Regardless of the defender's actual armor class, bonuses for the defender's dexterity and magical protections apply. So, what do you need to move into the square? What do you need to hit armor class? 10. What do you need?
10. Would that be melee attack?
It would.
17. So I need
You need
to
a 7 or better.
7 or more.
And then if his armor class is 10.
Okay.
So now roll and tell me what armor class you get.
I rolled an 8, so that's armor class 9.
9. Okay. So you move into the square. You enter the defender square and you immediately check for a hold.
Okay.
To check for a hold, you guys make opposed attack rolls versus armor class 10. Dexterity and magical bonuses apply. Strength bonuses apply as well. As long as these modifiers, a 4-point bonus or penalty for size difference. There is no size difference. -1 for defender normally immune. No. -2 for defenders with unusual. No. Okay. So basically what you're trying to do is get as close to the lowest roll you can make successfully without failing.
Okay, so I need to get as close to a 7 as possible.
Well, actually,
8. I need to get as close to
and what's your armor class?
Uh,
Or what without armor?
Without armor, it's 10.
Dex bonus applied.
It does.
No dex bonus.
Okay.
No dex or strength bonuses.
So roll. The goblin rolls a 1, which is success, which is a failure.
I got 16.
Okay. So now you got him in a hole.
Okay.
and the defender suffers a D2 points of damage. And you can try for a lock during your next attack. A hold lasts until the attacker frees the defender or the defender breaks free. Grappled characters cannot move until they free themselves, and they cannot make attacks of opportunity. Checking for a hold ends the attacker's action phase. The character cannot attack again until he normally would be eligible for a melee attack, which in your case is next round. However, the character can counter the defender's attempts to get free by making opposed rolls. So let's, okay. The attack, the attack. There, the breaking free. A defender who begins an action phase in another character's grasp cannot move, which is what happened right now. The only combat actions he can take is an attack with a size S or natural weapon, pummeling or wrestling. These attacks must be directed at the opponent, grappling.
Around like 10 minutes.
So say
He has
Well, no,
a
10 seconds.
small, what I like to call goblin stickers. It's basically a dagger.
Okay.
And he suffers a -2 attack penalty with it. And if he scores a critical hit on it, which is a 20 and a follow-up hit, he can opt to inflict double damage or force the attacker to release him. If the defender scores a knockdown with pummeling or weaponing attack, he breaks the damage. Okay, so the defender makes a wrestling attack and goes conducts an opposed attack roll. Okay, so it's his turn, and he's going to try to hit you with the size small weapon. So it's kind of like you're wrestling him, and he's got the dagger, and you can try and stick.
40.
So his attack is a miss because your armor class is what?
Natural 10.
No, just regular. 8. Okay, yeah, he still missed. Okay, and that's where that round ends.
Okay. I have a question.
And he's making noises.
28
Do I
rounds.
hear it?
28 rounds. How long would that actually be?
Well, a round is a minute.
So
Unless
is
you're
it
talking
28
about
minutes?
unless you're talking about combat rounds, those are much shorter, but
Mhm.
it probably wouldn't apply. Are you
Talking like spell duration, because there's no way you can use that on him for that kind of length of time. It's what is it? 2 rounds per level plus 2d6 rounds for chainsaw.
Well, you didn't change self would only affect you.
No. I'm wondering if I use.
He's trying to enchant.
I'm trying to change. I need to change it though, for it to work for him for a little bit longer, but not like retarded long. So do like 1 turn per level plus 1d6 when he invokes it, and then it has to charge that long before it can be used again. Because it turns what, 10 minutes?
It is.
So I give him 140 minutes plus 2d6 turns extra that he wouldn't know when they're going to run out. You know what I mean?
I understand.
And then
We'll have to check about the.
but that'd give him a couple hours is change form till it wears off, and then it needs that much time to charge up again before you can use it again.
Do I have your?
It's only a fair way to do it.
Yeah. Do I have
That way
your?
it don't have charges, but it has a limitation.
Right.
What's your? Remember how I keep trying to send you stuff on email and it bounces back? What are you using?
It's Bradley Kimmons, all lowercase, at gmail.com.
Are you gonna say that on YouTube?
Email Brad.
Email Brad at that.
I got a sticker. It looks like a pill. It's got Darb in it.
Okay, hold on. Here.
What?
That's all. It looks like this is.
All right, I'll.
Darb's Brad backwards.
What is it again?
Oh,
Bradley.
It's a caps lock. Bradley, Bradley, all lowercase, Kimmons, Kimmons, at
2 M's, right?
At Gmail.
gmail.com.
Contact him there.
Contact me there.
You son of
bitch.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Don't touch me there.
I said no. Oh. No means no. Okay, maybe later. You never know, she's redheaded. I can change that fast.
Okay, so that rounds over. Next round.
Do I hear? Do I hear
Oh,
the goblin?
roll percentage. Let's see.
On high or low?
You went low.
Isn't it funny how the redhead goes gray first?
7.
Yeah.
It looks like a
Yeah.
31 to
It was
me.
37.
My beard used to be pretty red.
And what's your hearing noise?
Huh?
That's a really nice
Your
red
noise
piece of mine too.
Yeah,
That's the first thing when-
Where we
Your
at?
noise
That's
on your
what
TV.
I'll be
Like,
doing.
are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
There's no
What
here.
the-
Oh,
I was talking
detect
about thinking about doing what you got there, the
Food.
Fu Man, because that's like the only place that
What
it's
is
not
it?
grazed. If I shaved all the gray, I'd have a
30.
That's what I
Okay,
did.
no, you don't hear. Okay.
Hey,
Next
come on.
round, actions. You're still struggling. Yes.
Keep it.
I have those two. I have 2 bowstrings that I can kill him.
Only good
Could I
thing
use
is
the
that both
bowstrings
everyone has
to
a
like
kid.
tie his hands?
Probably where I'm going with gray. So.
Well, right now you're still grappling. You don't have him controlled.
Okay, that's
you
just
grab
like,
one.
You
that's
gotta
just
go
like a
for a
question
lock
for-
or grapple him and
Well, then
make him
Should've
unconscious.
took Roman
or
Greco.
whatever. So
Perfect for that.
I will try to knock him unconscious.
now if you continue to grapple with him, and you can maintain the hold, it'll do more damage. So that would probably be your
You
best
ain't
bet,
gonna end up
because
killing
if you
anybody.
try anything else, then you gotta kind of restart. You already got him in the hold.
Well, then I'll
Lock it in. Lock
So-
it
try
in.
to grapple.
Okay, so let me read you back about what you can do here. Okay.
Why do you keep trying to let me kill you? Try
You
not to
can
kill
release
you
him,
guys.
try to improve the grip, or just hold on. Okay, so if you release it, you can immediately attempt something else. If you try to improve, then you make another opposed attack roll. If you just try to hold on, do another opposed roll, but the defender has to win. If both attack rolls fail, there is no change there. If the defender wins, the attacker suffers, the defender's mission or rock, whatever.
Damn it. Who knows my girlfriend?
The thing is, if the defender wins, the attacker suffers a D2 points of damage, and the defender's position improves 1 place.
So
So in other words, if he wins, you're gonna suffer a couple points of damage. But if you just try to hold on, there is no chance for the defender to roll a critical hit and achieve the lock on you if you just try to hold on. That's why you would want to do that.
okay, I should just
All right.
continue to hold on.
So roll initiative. Beat A7. I got an 8.
Oh,
Okay, so it gets to go first.
Perfect.
So it's gonna try and stick you again. Rolls an 8. That's a miss. Okay, now you do the opposed strength roll on your attack.
He's gonna stick your.
He rolls a 3 and fails, so all you gotta do
Ten.
is, okay, so roll a D2 again,
D2.
plus your strength if you have a strength bonus, which I'm guessing you do not. Okay, so you just do evens odds on a D6. Evens is 1, odds is 2. Did you do that last time?
No.
All right, we'll do that again. Do the D2 for last time. Evens odds. Okay, so you've done a total of 3 on him.
Yes.
Okay, he's unconscious.
Okay. Now.
Now we have to stop because it's 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So all we gotta do is remember is you've incapacitated this goblin and he quits moving.
Now I gotta go find me.
Do you not remember? Oh,
All right, so I sent you that email. You probably just got it on your phone, didn't you?
Hmm?
The test I just sent you? Here?
Most likely. Hold on.
Check.
I got a girlfriend call too, so.
Okay, well, that's all right, we're done. So just, everything's great, you got a good start,
We're back.
and
Knocked out again.
Welcome back,
That was-
ladies and gentlemen.
Their newest adventure in the world of
Good fun.
so
First time I knocked out again.
hopefully nothing will happen in 2 weeks and we can resume.
Alright, don't be practicing.
Put all your
I
dice
look you there. It's the I'm constant.
back.
He's always on my mind. He's constant.
Yes.
I got nothing.
I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm staying here with you.
Thank you all out there for watching, whoever.
See you,
everybody
Andrew.
was. Apparently not, nobody.
How do I do that?
You're just done.
I got 4 likes, so somebody was watching.
Cool.
Oh,
I
hey,
liked
someone's
it.
calling
I
in.
liked it.
That's my sister.
Probably jealous Jim.
Oh, right.
Aunt Liz was
I have a
coming
sister
today.
that's
We want
gonna
you
get
back in the
them
forest, Jim.
presents.
Oh.
More presents.
Here, probably a poster. It's honestly probably a poster.
Are we gonna be able to